You catch my girl legs open, better smash that. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at.
Let's talk about what they don't want you to talk about on the Nicoleone Show from Blog Talk Radio, Monday through Friday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, or jointhegospel.com. WGAG Radio.
That's right, baby. All right, let's get into the 9-ball, Anthony, man. Thank you for chopping it up with me. Answering all my questions is an honor. Thank you so much. A lot of people can't handle my questions, but thank you. You helped me out on that. All right, so y'all ready to get into the 9-ball? I've been waiting on Babylon and a few other heavy hitters to come on through. I got Nasud here in the game, got an easy job. It's easy to him, so that's nothing for him and you off. So let's go on and get into the 9-ball. And jump this shit off now. Earlier today, we left off at Lincoln's statements. What's his name? Abraham Lincoln's statements to show that the laws of opposites, meaning the Ethiopian race and the Caucasian race, should be separate, should not occupy the same space at the same time. And the words from Abraham Lincoln, and I'll read this again. I'm going to read it straight through his speeches that he gave, and then we'll jump right into 44, the explanation of Lincoln's statements. Okay, y'all ready? Let me check my call line real quick. Come on in. I'm glad I checked it before I got started. Neff, give me a mic check.
Mic check, Don.
Hey, Neff, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you doing this evening?
Doing my best. You know, I'll be waiting for the heavy hitters to come in, even though I said 9, but I'll just be stalling, waiting on all the heavy hitters to come on through this thing. You feel me?
That's what's up. You crazy, Don.
Say what?
Let's say you crazy, Don. Let's get this shit going.
Girl, you sound like my children calling me crazy.
Good crazy. What's up, Aunt? We'll call you Aunt. What's up, Aunt? Hey, nigga from Denver.
Maybe he went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Maybe he had to go drain the frog or something. What do you call it? Drain the lizard? Is that what it's called?
Drain the lizard.
Drain the lizard? I thought it was drain something else.
I heard it said like that before.
I heard it was drain the... I don't know what the fuck. I ain't never known it to be lizard. We gotta. This is why we lost touch with Caucasians, because if we associated with them, we would actually know what the fuck they be draining.
Right.
Galactical science talking about some drain the monster. Caucasians don't say that shit. But I agree, it is a monster. We'll scare the hell out you and fuck your life up all at the same time. How you fall running from it. Boom. Okay, so we're going to go. I'm going to read straight up all of Abraham Lincoln's letter, and then we get into the explanations. Now, mind you, this is Abraham Lincoln explaining that the two races cannot occupy the same place, the same space at the same time. So now we're going to it real quick. June 26th. These are national policy statements that he made based on his knowledge of these laws and his statements, okay? So this is June 26, 1857 at Springfield, Illinois. There is a natural disaster. There is a natural disgust in the minds of nearly all white people at the idea of an indiscriminate amalgamation of the white and black races, Lincoln says. A separation of the races is the only perfect preventative of amalgamation. But as immediate separation is impossible, the next best thing is to keep them apart where they are not already together. Lincoln states, September 18th, 1858, at Charleston, Illinois, he says, and I quote, "I will say then that I am not, nor ever have been in favor of making voters or jurors of Negroes, nor of qualifying them to hold office, nor to intermarry with white people. And I will say, in addition to this, that there is a physical difference between the white and black races, which I believe will forever forbid the two races living together on terms of social and political equality. And inasmuch as they cannot so live, while they do remain together, there must be the position of superior and inferior. And I, as much as any other man, am in favor of having the superior position assigned to the white race. Abraham Lincoln. He also says, August 21st, 1859, at Ottawa, is that it? Ottawa, Illinois.
Ottawa.
Mm-hmm. Ottawa, Illinois. He says, and I quote, I hold that a nigger is not and never ought to be a citizen of the United States. I hold that this government was made on the white basis by white men for the benefit of white men and their posterity forever, and should be administered by white men and none others. August the 14th, 1862, to the niggers at Washington, Abraham Lincoln says, and I quote, even when you cease to be slaves, you are yet far removed from being placed on an equality with white people on this broad continent. Not a single man of your race is made the equal of a single man of ours. Oh, where you are treated the best, and the ban is still upon you. I cannot alter it if I would. End quote. Abraham Lincoln. Don't you love this shit, Babylon? Come on in.
What's up, dog? How you doing tonight?
You got it, baby.
What's up, now?
What's going on, Babylon?
Hey, chilling.
All right, so we ready for the statements of Lincoln, 44. The statements of Lincoln verify that the United States government was created by Caucasians, that is, whites, for the benefit of whites and none other. And secondly, Lincoln's statements, how that he knew, there's an S. And secondly, Lincoln's statements show that he knew enough about the nature of his race and the laws of the opposites to understand that the Ethiopian and Caucasian races would never be equal in the same place at the same time. Therefore, it is vitally important that we disclose the elements of the law of the opposites at this time. One of the times in which they are most needed, the time of captivity. We should know that according to the laws of opposites, one, if the dead are to live and rule, they must do so on the ignorance, life, blood, suffering, strength, and death of the living. Two, pain and pleasure must offset each other. Three, those who represent the living and those who represent the dead cannot be equal in the same place at the same time. Four, power of the living and dead combined can be but 100%. Five, the light and activities, the knowledge and order of existence depend on the positive and the negative forces of nature. Six, what seems to be best for an individual of a race may not be best for that individual's race. And seven, knowledge. Seven, knowledge always rules ignorance. Woo! There we go. Okay, you got to come back to us, live antennas. I don't know where you want us to go over. You know what I'm saying? You got to let us know to go over what again? 4, power of the living and dead combined can be but 100%. Think of the circle. Think of the circle. You got the living and you got the dead in the circle. When you combine them, that's 100% of the circle. Okay? Okay? You got it? That's a combined. When you combine, that's 100%. You want to explain it to him a little bit different? He said, Babylon, he says, what does that imply?
Man, Don, you know you explain that shit to a motherfucker. There ain't shit else I can say about that shit. You got 150% dead and 50% living in the circle. The circle represents totality of the whole goddamn thing. And when you
There's a law to the
you
opposite.
get 100%. It's just like the 33, when he say then 1,000 is the perfection. So this 100% of those 250s.
When you combine the two forces,
or 180,
positive and negative, it's still going to be 100%. Okay?
Yeah.
When you combine the two forces, live, it's still 100%. When
but
you combine them.
Some deeper in there than what I'm.
Well, yeah. Now, if he does, he need to call in and share.
Yeah.
If he does see something a little bit more, deep, heavy, not light.
I just want to know he trying to play to the left. I just want to know he trying to play to the left because I don't know what he's talking about. Because I know what you're talking about now.
Exactly. All right, so let's examine number 1. In the foregoing paragraph and what it means to us Ethiopians as individuals and as a race and what it means to our efforts of liberation. The Caucasian race is the perfection of death and is the living dead in the flesh. Therefore, in order for it to exist and rule, it must have victims to use as scapegoats, a Jesus. The Jesus doctrine, Sananda huffing and puffing, the Jesus doctrine, the cross doctrine, is the doctrine of the dead, because after death, no one sees, feels, tastes, hears, smells, or thinks. One must have eyes to see, nerves to feel, tongue and palate, and that's what it's called, platelet.
Yeah, palate, yeah.
Why it ain't platelet?
Platelet.
I'm just asking why it ain't oh, my bad. Palate.
It's not plate.
Palate. Why it ain't palate?
Palate.
Palate. Okay. Well, okay. Palate to taste, ears to hear, nostrils to smell, and brain to think. And only the physical person can provide these things because all these parts die with the physical death of one's body. What is he getting at? Furthermore, how can the dead offer us life after death when they have no life of their own? Ghost God has no blood, is why it must find blood elsewhere in order to survive. The Caucasian race is the posterity of ghosts. 46. The Jesus doctrine, that is, the doctrine of the dead, is vampirism. And as long as the dead can get us Ethiopians, who represent life by nature, to believe in vampirism, the doctrine of the dead, the future, well-being, and rule by the dead are assured. And this means no possible liberation for us victims of captivity. Mm-hmm. Moreover, as long as we believe in and follow the dead, we Ethiopians will remain mentally dead, hardly able to think our way out of an open door. And this makes the thought of liberation and freedom a cruel hoax. The dead lives on the suffering, blood, and death of the living by destroying the living minds of the living with ignorance. And ignorance renders the living almost helpless. Then Dracula can live and prey on his victims, the ignorant. The dead must sap the lives of the living because they have no life of their own. But when we quit supporting the dead by refusing to believe in their deceptions and our non-knowledge continues to grow, the dead will become sealed in the earth again, for their reign of terror will be terminated because they will not have our ignorance to survive on. Then we Ethiopians can have liberation and freedom again. Remember, the symbol of the dead is the cross, and the dead must prey on the living in order to survive. All struggles and wars of blood and suffering are the result of the will and power of the dead, sixth ether and ghosts, the negative forces of nature, because pain is their pleasure and blood is their survival. I ask for your votes.
That's right. That whole 46 reminds me of this afternoon show, Don.
Say what now?
I said that whole 46 reminds me of this afternoon show. The whole part when the young nigga was like, you know, we pretending. So no, we're not pretending shit. What we do is see the vampirism for what it is and refuse to be stuck, while niggas like that stay lost in a state of confusion and in between and get fucking sucked dry. See, that's what that reminded me of today. That's exactly the shit that was going on this afternoon. And it's saying that's how you'll never be able to liberate your mind. When you always
yeah, especially when you yelling, you got bit, and that motherfucker biting the hell out your neck while you come around us with that shit. And then we ain't got no bite marks, and then niggas say we pretending. Niggas, touch us, feel our wounds, see that we are alive. The fuck, we ain't got no wounds, nigga. We ain't been bit, boo. Shit, fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Right.
Watch out there, man.
All right.
Man, it's a sad day and time when niggas think that every nigga is on the plantation just being a slave.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, done.
It's like, are you fucking serious, nigga? We're not that dedicated. What are you talking about? We're the children of the 70s, not the 90s, nigga. We're not the children. See, this nigga's a child of the 90s. We're the child of no, he probably a child of the 80s. No offense, 80 niggas, but he probably a child of the 80s. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, something happened. There's a disconnect with them 80 motherfuckers, with the exception of J1.
Yeah.
But then again, J1 might be a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She might be. All right.
Hey, I did touch one thing though. At the beginning of the speech, it started on June 26th.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. You ready for 47?
Yeah, I'm with you, Don.
Let's go.
Okay. The second law mentioned is that pleasure must offset pain and vice versa. We scientists made it clear that the law we mentioned first is fact and binding by nature, because the dead has no life of their own, thereby must rob the living of theirs. And if they are to live and rule, the dead has no life of their own, thereby they must rob the living of theirs if they are to live and rule. This is some true ass shit. I mean, this science is some other shit. It's not like white man just trying to, you know what I'm saying? White man said, come hither, I'm hiring. You don't have no choice but to work for me. He's not saying that shit. He's not saying, come, sup with me. And everybody just sit there and sup with him. It's not an invitation.
Right.
But he left the door open for you to bring your ass in. That's some other shit there. That nigga left the door open. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is some science shit here. A nigga say, we, scientists, made it clear that the law we mentioned first is fact and binding by nature because the dead has no life of their own, thereby must rob the living of theirs if they are to live and rule. In this second law, we mentioned we wish to make it clear this law is fact and binding by nature because orderly existence must have balance. And when there is all pleasure and no pain, or all pain and no pleasure, all balance is destroyed and orderly existence cease to exist, meaning there is complete one-sidedness or chaos. What this means, hey newbie, what this means to our Ethiopian liberation is this: the more pleasure we have, the more pain we must suffer, thereby making our liberation that much more difficult because pain must offset pleasure by laws of the opposites. Go ahead, take it away, Bob.
well, Johnny, no, that's society today. That is society today, though, Don, for real. Pleasure. Everything is about when shit is all bad. It's everything got to be pleasurable. Go have fun. Fuck all that shit. Don't worry about that shit. You know, instant gratification. Feel good about it. I mean, that is a systemic, thing they try to put out on everybody's mind about.
And notice that he says that the will and power of the dead, which is the negative forces of nature, because pain is their pleasure and blood is their survival.
Right. Yeah.
So anytime there's pleasure, they're going to be feeding off the pain that comes later. They feed off that shit.
Right. Exactly.
So that's like
that's why that's a mantra in society is pleasure, pleasuring oneself.
So they're like vampires, right? Like vampires, right? Vampires are dead, but the only way they can survive is by sucking the blood of another person. They need that blood in order for it to keep so it can flow through their body. Because there's no longer flowing blood because they're dead.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of the chaos that shit creates. Like you said, with the imbalance, and it creates chaos.
You want me to go back
and
to
that's
it
how
now?
they thrive.
Because that shit was too ugly. It says, in this second law, we mentioned, we wish to make it clear, this law is fact and binding by nature because orderly existence must have balance. And when there is all pleasure and no pain, or all pain and no pleasure, all balance is destroyed and orderly existence cease to exist, meaning there is complete one-sidedness or chaos.
See, that, man, shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
so he's basically, wait, Babylon. Is he basically saying because if we are all indulged in pleasure, like the positive side of nature has been totally mind fucked into pleasure, that would result in chaos. Because he said there is complete one-sidedness of chaos.
Yeah. Absolutely, God. Absolutely.
Okay. You can continue now.
If the good and the evil, or life and death, was one, meaning all life, then that would be fucking total chaos. Because that would be total one-sidedness. But because of the equality that takes place between life and death, that's the beauty of life. Because if it was nothing but life, then nothing wouldn't die. And if it was nothing but death, then nothing wouldn't live. So you need both life and death for this existence to take place.
So like a cycle?
Right, but he's talking in regards to the second law. Let me read the second law.
Okay.
Damn, where the fuck is that second law at? And Barn, you come in 2 seconds. Your mic is open, though. The second law that he's talking about is pain and pleasure must offset each other. That's the second law. And so then he goes into the second law. What that second law? He said the second law mentioned is that pleasure must be offset by pain and vice versa. We scientists made it clear that the law we mentioned first is fact and binding by nature because the dead has no life of their own, thereby must rob the living of theirs if they are to live and rule. In this second law, pain must offset pleasure, some old shit. Pleasure must offset pain. That's the second law. In this second law, we mentioned, we wish to make it clear, this law is fact and binding. And he means this, by nature, is fact and binding by nature because orderly existence must have balance. And when there is all pleasure and no pain, or all pain and no pleasure, all balance is destroyed, and orderly existence cease to exist, meaning there is complete one-sidedness of chaos.
You know, Don, it kind of reminds me of that movie we watched a while back with Matt Damon, when them people lived in space and it was like pure pleasure.
Elysium or some other
Elysium,
shit.
right. So they had pure pleasure, and the people who still lived on the planet had pure pain. So therefore, it created chaos, and that's how the war started. It was because it was chaos. There was no balance with either society. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I see it. So when there's no balance, there's always chaos will reign, even if it look like pleasure is going to pop for a while.
But you know what? That's so interesting because why does chaos has to be the one that will reign if it's imbalanced? See, to me, why does it have to be that?
I see what you're saying, John.
Thank
Great
you.
fucking question. That's on the fucking another level, though. But
because it don't make sense. Like, it's as if chaos is stabbed, too, because he always driving. Thank you. Say that again, Babylon.
I said, can you read those 2 lines you just read again? And then I just want to say 2 things about them.
Okay, let me find out where.
I can't repeat that.
Okay, all right, because we're dealing with the according to the laws of opposites. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laws opposite 6. What seems to be best for an individual of a race may not be best for that individual's race. And
stop right there, Doug.
Okay.
Stop right there. I just want to know. Okay, right there. It's saying, right, that let's say I may prosper working in this particular industry with these group of people. However, I may prosper, but it may not be the best thing for my race.
Don't this shit go straight back to what Dr. York put in the Holy Tablets, though, Babylon? When he say some shit like, make sure y'all fuck a bitch that has liberation and all that shit for the, like, make sure she's gonna be better for the, what's he say? For like the overall of your race or some old shit he said.
Yep.
Some old shit. Don't it? That's that same shit, ain't it?
Yep. That's chapter 10, the disagreeableness.
He is also in the first chapter, in the creation chapter, too.
Okay.
He say that shit, too. Make sure you choose a woman that could, that something for the something of your race.
Yeah, because he say, make sure you choose. That's when you was joking on us, cuz, about the nappy hair. Because he was like, make sure that you choose a woman.
Yeah, that's in the 9-ball. That part is in the 9-ball. But it seems like it all ties in, even in the 9-ball, when he talk about the sex and how women should boo-woo-woo driving force. And then he says, note to the brothers, make sure you choose a bitch whose hair is nappy and that she is for the liberation and freedom or something of your race. And that's kind of like, yeah, that's 9-ball, but it's also, he mentioned that shit like 3 times in the Holy Tablets too. What seems to be best for an individual of a race may not be best for the individual's race.
Yeah. He say that make sure you choose a Nubian lady who gonna reproduce. If you choose somebody other than that type of race, she may not produce. He was talking about like Eve turned Adam's sperm into positive energy. But if you mix with another type of being, then it may not reproduce towards your race, with your race in favor.
So in other words, that statement 6, when you mentioned like, you know, what this job may work for such and such, then I threw in this bitch perfect for me. But it's kind of like, that's what this 6 is saying. What seems to be best for an individual of a race may not be best for that individual's race.
Yeah.
That's kind of like thinking for the all, ain't it?
Yep.
That's like literally you have to fucking be like on point all day, every day on decisions and shit that you gonna bring. It's like, damn, can I and everyone benefit from this?
Yeah,
how can
do it?
That's some fucking shit there. This is this shit here is the I am not selfish rule. Number 6. That means that anything you bring in has to benefit everybody. And what you may bring in may just be right for you, but not right for your race.
That's right. That's right, Don.
Damn. That's some old goddamn. That's like you being the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. That's like you shining for all. You're giving life to all. You are responsible for all.
Yeah.
That's like the sun, man.
Yeah. That goes for the simplest things in our lives to the greater, to the biggest. You know? That whole principle right there, that whole law.
Incredible.
That's difficult.
That's strong right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Let's get back into the second law. The second law mentioned is that pleasure must be offset by pain. We did this already, and vice versa. We scientists made it clear that the law we mentioned first is fact and binding by nature, because the dead has no life of their own, thereby must rob the living of theirs if they are to live and rule. In this second law, we mentioned we wish to make it clear this law is fact and binding by nature, because orderly existence must have balance. And when there is all pleasure and no pain, or all pain and no pleasure, all balance is destroyed, and orderly existence ceases to exist. Meaning, there is complete one-sidedness or chaos. What this means to our Ethiopian liberation is this: the more pleasure we have, the more pain we must suffer, thereby making our liberation that much more difficult, because pain must offset pleasure by the laws of opposites. I just found it. One reason Caucasians do not wish, see, I was right yesterday, Babylon. One reason, well, Friday. Here it is. One reason Caucasians do not wish to separate from niggers is they wish to use niggers as their scapegoat.
That's right.
They need us. They need a nigga to hang. They need a nigga to suffer. They need a nigga to blame. Yeah. I remember Father said some shit a while ago. Damn, I can't quote her to a T, but she mentioned some shit like, anytime hell break loose in a white man's life, they say it's all you niggas' fault because y'all on welfare or some old shit like that.
Yeah.
Some shit
Yeah. I remember
some shit saying this shit. They said they quit to say it's because of you niggas. All y'all motherfuckers on welfare. Y'all niggas won't get a fucking job. When you know we need you niggas to clock in, you lazy niggas. It's y'all fault why we can't get our house.
Talking about that's why the debt is up. Cause some
shit like that. That's what she said. The debt, that's what Fireliner said. Reason why the country in debt because of you niggas.
Right.
Oh, so let me ask you, okay, would that go with pleasure and pain because they also one is here because we entertain them? I remember a movie back on HBO with George Clinton called Cosmic Slop, right? And you remember that movie where they wanted to take all the melanated people up in outer space, right? And they was trying to debate on who to keep, and they wanted to keep all the entertainers down here so they can continue to be entertained.
Now, I know Neff saw that Cosmic, whatever that's called. I couldn't get into it. But Neff saw it. I remember Cosmic Slop. But let me quote Fireliners to a T. Housing market crashed because you niggas bought houses y'all couldn't afford.
Right. That's how they look at it. That's right.
Okay, here's another one. Thank you, Fireliners. Give me more. Taxes are high because you niggas don't have a job to pay taxes. Hey, and you remember, now, that was one thing that little nigger said earlier today on the show.
Right.
He said, you pay taxes, don't you? Hell no, we niggas. We don't pay taxes. We're not going to help this country. What the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, well, what if y'all go out to eat and you got to pay the tax on the meal? Nigga, we don't pay tax. We don't go out to eat. We got a sales and use tax certificate, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. That's how they see that shit. The niggas is always their scapegoat. Shit.
Whole thing. Niggas do not know how to goddamn follow the yellow brick road, do they? Not one of the niggas that live
You'll unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Don Nicoleone Show.
Oh, yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. The moment that you've been waiting for. The one that you've been waiting to hear. The one that calls the call, that calls the effect. Put your hands together for the baddest bitch in El Cologne. God, Nicoleone!
Hello, I'm in the love of the all, and all love is in me. I am a part of the all, and the all is a part of me. I am one with the all, and the all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of the all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in the all as long as my wish is to stay in the all. I'm never alone. The all is, I am. The all can, I can. The all does, I do. Hello.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Don Nicoleone Show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that first hour. It is the Laws of the Opposite Count 4, Part 3. I think I missed something. Yeah, I did. That last show. The last show yesterday, that first hour clip, is still the continuation of what's that boy name? Babylon and that guy. So this is a new one. Damn, I fucked up. Yeah, so we ain't finished listening to Babylon and that guy, the NOI dude, Alicia Bass and Polite and all of that shit, that type of shit. Okay, all right, well. Hope y'all enjoyed this first hour, though. It is entitled Laws of the Opposite Count 4, Part 3. That's it right there. Behind the Nine Ball with Don Nicoleone, man. Great day to everybody on the call lines. Call-in number is 425-569-5274. That is good again. Oh, y'all did? Y'all did? Huh? He hung up? You sure? Was that the end of the show or some shit? Because I don't remember, Zena. Nah, man, because I think Don started going off on Homeboy. Yeah, I think, that's when he started, no, it ain't happened yet. That's why they talked about it a few minutes ago. That this show here is a night show. That show I just played, that's a night show. That's like Don 12 was yesterday, right? And so then she did a night show, Laws of the Opposite, right? So on the 12 o'clock show, that part there, you know what? You're right. I'm going to tell you why you could be right. Because I wasn't even fucking listening. I wasn't even listening to yesterday. First hour goddamn clip, man. A little bit. But that's strange. Cause no, I'm telling you, I think we're wrong about it, baby. I think we're wrong about it. But we'll figure this thing. I think we're wrong. I got a strong feeling we're wrong. Because I think I was here playing the first hour. Kind of, sort of, but not really ish. I think I remember. I don't know. I don't know. I think I remember though. But great day, Zena. It's good to see you, baby. One time for Essential X More. Oh, you ain't hear none of that shit I said. Then never mind, man. I feel like I knew I felt something like I was talking to myself or some old shit. But great day, everybody over there in the after party. That's our 24-hour voice act. I did, honey. I said a whole bunch. I did, but it felt like I think I'm talking to myself. I don't think nobody understands what I'm saying. I don't think that girl is here. Great day, everybody over there in the after party, man. That's our 24-hour voice activated chat room. It's on paltalk.com. Type in the search Don Nicoleone, the after party. You'll find us there. Great day, Baruch L in the building. Special shout out to my man Bingy G. One time for Brian Orion. Owana Shanae, what's up, babe? Miss Hudson in the building. Newbie Rock Week 9, what up, babe? Jay Jizzle, where you at, Jay Jizzle? One time for Sister Zena once again, Sweet Ocean. Oh, my, I'm feeling high. Lockdown Radio again. Let me go check on the cellmates real quick. I think I showed some love. Patrice 2020, what up with you, baby? Essentials X More, are you in the building? All right, listen up, boys and girls. Just a reminder, this for you, Essential. I don't know if you can hear me, because I don't know if you was around during the El Tolly Tablet show for, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For 15 fucking hours. El Tolly Tablet show was 15. That bitch was 15 fucking hours. God damn it, the longest L's Holy Tablet show in the history of L's Holy Tablet. Anyway, so this for you, Essential. We all have decided if I'm going down for this shit, all y'all going down for this shit. Newbie, Zena, Tamuz, wherever the fuck you at. And I'm telling you, if I go down, we all going down for this motherfucker. But we are doing Ancient Mystic Order of Melchizedek on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. Okay? Thursday night at 9 o'clock. So that's what's the day? Wednesday. So that's in the new day. Okay? At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, why it's important for Essential is because she wants to get in that inner power. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm telling you. And I don't know if you was around when Zena, you know what I'm saying, was skipping in certain parts of one particular exercise or initiations and shit like that, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know if you was around on the El Tolly Tablet show. But the one that, when I decided that we was going to do it, because it was the exercises and practices. And one particular is called the Zakar, Z-A-K-U-R-A. And according to Zena, it gives you a list of things to do. But here's the kicker.
in part, it says once you do this shit, you will be able to hear ants walk. You will be able to hear ants' footsteps once you do this shit. And in part, it say something like, once you do that shit, you're gonna actually want to seek human companionship. Got it? So this is some shit right here, okay? So we about to get into some serious goddamn wild ass shit in this AEO, Ancient Mystic Order Melchizedek show at 9 o'clock. And we're going to master each lesson with dealing with the practice. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And let's see who's the first one that can hear ants walking. And the part where it says, what Zena quoted, well, she read it, but in part, yeah, that human companionship, meaning you gonna be so fucking not human, you gonna be seeking human companionship. You gonna feel alone, actually. You gonna want to be a human again after all that. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Like now we're not gonna do that one first, so don't be expecting that on Thursday, because I think she said that was lesson 1, study 7 or something. So that's like the seventh study. So we got to find lesson 1, because you can tell if that's 7, if that's study 6. Thank you, Zena. We got to gradually get to study 6 to do all that shit. You got me to hear fucking ants and whatever the fuck else that shit say. Well, we're gonna be so goddamn fucking unhuman that we're gonna want to be around some fucking humans. So we got to take it. So Zena, if you got to study 1, lesson 1, study 1, we got to start there and gradually work our way up to Zakra, to that shit. You got me? So I hope you get all the books and everything in order and stuff like that, so that we could, work on this shit, man. This shit about to be wild, that old motherfucker. This shit about to be wild, boy. Okay, so yeah. And what I mean by if I'm going down, everybody going down for this shit, because you know how these dumbass fucking Nubians is, because we about to goddamn reveal to the world, in a sense, on how to goddamn hear ants walk. How to hear ants walk and shit, man. Woo! So anyway, newbie, it ain't that serious. Newbie typed in the chat room, you have to pass the first initiation before you move to the next. Boy, stop. It says who? Motherfucker, we freestyling this shit. We dropouts, motherfucker. We ain't in nobody's school. God damn it. Ain't no set. Ain't none of that, motherfucker. The fuck? Who gonna check us, boo? Who gonna check us? What teacher we got? Shit, we got Melchizedek co-signed on that motherfucker. How else would Zena and Nelf have all the goddamn ancient mystic of order Melchizedek goddamn initiations if Melchizedek didn't want them bitches to have it? I ain't even got the shit. So, gave it to the bitches. Said, man, we got to get this shit to the sisters. Because y'all hoes already there. That's what Melchizedek said. Females already there, man. They just get a hold to the ring, baby. It's on. You feel me? Once the women get a hold to it, motherfucker, you talking about goddamn, we're going to be like, baby, look, baby. Look, Leroy. I'm levitating, nigga. Look at this shit. We already light as a feather. Y'all just make us heavy. That's why we got to stay the fuck away from you bitch ass niggas. Y'all make us heavy and shit. But we watch us float. Watch us float with this shit. All in favor? Can y'all see it? Watch. Tammuz, Nubi, and all the rest of these niggas is not gonna be able to do it. I already fucking know. Watch. And Brian gonna get lost. Brian gonna be lost some goddamn well, huh? Brian gonna be, huh? Get it. Watch this shit. I'm telling you, that nigga gonna be, huh? That's how Brian gonna be, goddamn. Brian gonna be lost. Brian gonna be feeling like something wrong with his ass. Brian gonna feel like maybe he ain't cut out to be a children of the light and shit. A whole bunch of y'all niggas gonna goddamn really do some self-respection or perception or whatever fuck, reflection. Whole bunch of you males, y'all gonna be fucked up. Watch the bitches get that shit. Bitches gonna call in on next Thursday like, yo, bitch, I only heard ants walking, bitch. I heard the motherfuckers underneath the center of the earth having a party. I heard the one is talking all types of shit. Motherfucker, I heard motherfuckers on Venus. This shit here about to get ugly. Y'all niggas gonna be really jealous. You'll see. Y'all niggas like, I ain't had that experience. I ain't getting none of that. Gonna still be old mortal ass, goddamn low vibrating ass nigga with some sense. That's as far as it goes. Watch the bitches climb. Watch they have that shit. Well, listen, I'm gonna bring Newbie in so he can goddamn check a bitch. But look here, sisters, don't freak out. Okay? You hear me? Step 1, 2, study 1, 2, whatever, all the way to whatever. Whatever y'all do not freak out. Zena, you're a scary bitch. Don't freak out. I know Zena for a fact she's a scary bitch, but don't freak out, okay? No matter what you experience, do not freak out. Trust, okay? Telling y'all scary ass hoes this shit now. You're going to see some shit. This shit is wild, but don't freak the fuck out. Trust. Got it? Keyword is have extreme trust in Melchizedek. All right? Now let me bring in this low vibrating male with some sense. Come on in, Newbie. Give me a mic here.
What's up, Don? How are you today?
What's up, Newbie?
Why is there rivalry today, Don? I don't understand. Why can't we just all get along, Don?
I don't know shit about that, Rodney.
I tend to disagree with that.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Newbie. I'm telling you, y'all niggas too mortal, man. Males are too mortal. You even said it. Y'all are external beings.
Then
y'all
maybe, but no.
What experience? What experience you had? You mind sharing?
No, I'm not gonna share. You gonna bust me up? Now you're gonna ask me to share?
I'm not. I promise I'm not. I'm not, because it's your experience. I can't shit on your experience. I can, but I will not. I promise. I make that vow today. I will not. I promise.
No, I shared like a few years ago. I believe I spoke to you about this.
No, you never. You don't share shit, nigga.
Yeah, I did. You just don't remember. I told you that I was. Yeah, I did. I told you that I was on a dark planet. It was all dark, and I saw a craft. I do remember telling you this, but I guess you forgot. And it was the same craft that looks like the crown. I told you this.
Yeah, that's the real deal there. If you saw that, that's the one.
That's
Don't get on them other ones. Don't get on them softer looking ones.
Listen, we know what it looks like, Don. So you can fake a fake, but you can't fake the real.
You can't do it. Yeah. So what happened?
What happened to what? As far as seeing it?
What, you seen it or did you get in it?
I did not get on it, Don. I didn't get in it.
Why, you got scared?
No, I didn't get scared. It was just hovering. And that day I was saying those words, Tamu Nefuset.
And why you were saying that?
Say again?
Why was you saying Tamu Nefuset?
For the conjuration, Don.
Oh, that's how it appeared? When you were saying it showed up?
Yes.
Oh, so you said it and it showed up?
Yes. Yes. But I was in that state. I wasn't like outside. I was in that state.
Right. So, but you were saying it first, and then boom.
Right.
The sham showed up.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that shit.
It works, Don.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it outside though. I wanna see like with this fictitious self. I'm gonna do it outside. Tamu nefu set. Tamu nefu set. Tamu nefu set. Nefu set. Oh shit! It's outside right now, y'all. Oh,
Get on, Don. The show's over.
Get on that shit, man. The fuck? They got cigarettes on that motherfucker.
I wouldn't know. I'm sure they have every type of flavor.
Man, they ain't got no cigarettes, no smoothie machine, man. I can't fuck with these motherfuckers. You feel me?
Come on, man. They don't have that on there, Don.
Bullshit, they gotta have
There's no need for it.
Gotta have some dick on that bitch, too, just in case. Gotta have some dang-a-lang, too, man. Shit. You know, some of them motherfuckers ain't got no sexual parts.
Gender's only on this side, Don.
That's not true. This is the side. They all physical. What are you talking about? You think it's ghosts flying them damn ships, nigga? They are physical beings. Yeah. They got ding-a-langs. Probably 7 of them, too. Woman with 3 titties. Probably got all types of creatures. I know it's already all types of species on that motherfucker, but it's physical.
Of course. There are Anunnaki.
Yeah.
All types of species.
And Aldebars, a whole bunch of them. Some Caucasians and shit. I saw a little bit what DeBrock said yesterday to X-Black. DeBrock said some shit to X-Black in the chat room on YouTube. That motherfucker said, I've been on the Bureau. I've seen different races on that mug. I said, yep. That nigga been on that bitch. He said, there's white people on that motherfucker, too. But I tell you what, when I get on that motherfucker, I'm going to say, all you white people get to the back or the motherfucker shall, bitch. Get to the back.
Get to the back
basement.
Of the bus.
Take your ass to the basement, crackers. Huh?
They going to the back of the bus?
Take your ass to the boiler room. You got to sit your ass in the boiler room. Got to be at the bottom of the motherfucker now. I'm in this bitch now. Take your little goddamn Ashtar Command looking ass out of here. Let my people sit up front. Yeah, baby. But yeah, it's all kinds, baby. You know Creel with us. Ain't his name Creel or Varil or Hostel?
Yeah, Creel.
Yeah, Creel with us.
He's the leader of the Ramadi.
Oh, shit. I got something to show y'all. I wasn't going to show y'all. My subconscious or somebody keeps saying, you need to show them this shit. And I said, man, fuck these humans. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that about y'all. But I'm going to show y'all today. Y'all ready?
What you got, Don? What you got?
Thanks to I said with her digging for everything ass. This bitch knows she be digging. This bitch been searching. She stay searching, boy. So first I'm gonna have to share it on my Facebook so that then pull it up. That was another reason why I ain't feel like doing it, because I ain't feel like showing y'all because I have to, send it somewhere else and shit, that type of stuff. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, I'm gonna set the stage. No, I ain't setting shit. I just want y'all to see this shit. I'm gonna see if y'all got eyes. Y'all ain't got no eyes. Don't show your ass up to the freaky day, freaky Thursday. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, these are videos too. Okay. No, it's not videos. My bad. All right. First things first. How do I share it? God damn, how do I share the photo? Damn. Wait. All right, I'm gonna give you this one first. Oh shit. How do I hold on. Facebook share. I'm gonna share this on Facebook, then I'm gonna show the photo. Okay. Give me a sec. See, that's really why I ain't say I wasn't gonna give y'all humans nothing. I was like, man, I don't feel like doing all this shit. Okay? Hold on. Now I'm about to post the second one on Facebook. All right, give me a second. Now, check this shit, y'all. Did I do that one already? Let me do this one again just in case. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Showtime, boys and girls. It is motherfucking showtime. It is fucking showtime. Here we go. I think that's all of them. Okay. All right, wait. Let me make sure. Let me share this one real quick. Check this shit out, newbie. And luckily, everybody in the after party, I fixed the cam, so y'all will be able to see it as well. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? I'm scared to show y'all this shit, but I ain't saying nothing. I want y'all to, you tell me what you see, okay? You hear me? See if y'all got real eyes. All right. Go. Okay. All right. Now, let me turn my cam on. And let me set the stage. Let me put that bitch on and then bam. All right. Picture number 1. All right. Hold up. All right, here we go. Can y'all see it? All right. Can y'all see it? I know it's blurry. It's blurry for a reason, but can y'all see the picture?
Yes.
All right, good. What do you see?
It looks like Air Force One, first of all, because it says United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
And then next to one of the jets, I see a whole bunch of people piled up in front. Is it children? It looks like children, Don.
Keep going.
It looks like children.
What else you see?
Because I'm looking at the height of the actual agent, and he's taller than everybody else there, unless he's a giant. So it looks like a bunch of children.
All right, let's go to the next slide. Now what do you see?
We see Air Force One, and somebody's going up and somebody's coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I see somebody standing on the left. It looks really huge, really big.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm seeing something else, I'm not sure. Then the ground looks a bit glossy.
Okay, let's go.
Everything's
to the next.
reflected.
Let's go to the next.
Okay.
What do you see?
This looks like picture number 1, but a little darker version, Don. And we see the same agent that's standing next to the actual jet. And we still see the people in front of him.
Okay.
And he looks like twice the size of the people. That's why I'm thinking they're children.
There
but
you go.
Now I'm starting to think that this is a gigantor.
Keep going.
All right, Don.
You're hot, nigga. You're hot.
Right.
You're hot, nigga. You're hot. You're hot, J1. You're hot, Awana.
This guy is huge, Don.
Yes. This is a goddamn giant, a Nicoleone. Now, the question is, whose plane is this?
This is, come on, Air Force One, Don. It's Air Force One.
Whose plane is it?
It must be Biden's, the president's.
Nope. Trump.
Ooh.
It's Trump.
Yeah, I couldn't see who's on the
And you see this fucking giant.
Wow.
Now,
yeah,
who
because I
the
just
fuck
looked at
is
it.
Trump
He's like,
with? Where's this giant planet from? What planet is this giant from?
Oh,
listen, y'all, look at this shit. Look at this. This motherfucker is the size of the goddamn engine. That's the engine.
Yep.
This nigga is damn near the height of the fucking engine. That's one of the fuck. That's a big boy goddamn plane. This motherfucker. Look how big he is.
Yeah. Big
Black hair.
Yep.
Black hair. This nigga gotta be about what? How many feet tall you think it is?
I'm
based
saying
on
at
these?
least 10, 15, Don.
10, 15 feet.
Yep.
Now, if
At
we
least.
pull up that plane and the dimensions or the height of the engine from the ground, we'll really know how tall this motherfucking giant is.
Absolutely, because he's almost 3/4 of the way up to the actual turbine itself. If you look at it.
Yep.
His torso is about halfway.
Woo! So
That's
who
crazy.
Trump got? Oh shit, my bad. Who Trump got on his team?
Ah.
I told y'all Trump is for real, Creole, whatever the fuck he is.
Hatan.
No,
Creole.
he's Hatan.
Hatan.
He's Hatan, the leader of the Ashtar Command Federation. That's him. I've been told y'all that. I've been telling y'all that for 5 years. Yeah, I have no idea who this motherfucker is, do you?
That is crazy.
That is very crazy. Look at this motherfucker.
God, he's huge.
I know. I know. I know. What planet you think that nigga from?
That's a Nephilim. He's a Nephilim.
And there were giants in those days. And interesting enough, they NASA and a few other alphabet crooks, they keep reporting findings of giant footprints and giant skulls now. They all popping up now, trying to get the public aware, kind of, sort of, but not really ish, that there are giants with more like huge craniums, basically extraterrestrial. Huge craniums, all that type of shit, man. What up, Twank? So, yeah, they slowly but surely trying to help these fucktards, so they won't be too much, in the dark, kind of, sort of, where it scared the shit out of their ass. Yeah, look at that. That's a motherfucker right there, ain't it? Yep. One thing about humans, man, they do not know who's who on the planet. What up, B. Nicole? Good to see you, babe. All right, what y'all got? Zena, it's a 6-story high plane with a wingspan 195 feet, nearly as long as a C.I.A. Galaxy. What about the propeller or the engine part? Because that nigga damn near is go up to the engine.
Yeah, we need to know the height of the turbine.
Yeah. We need the dimension of the height of that motherfucker. Look, who's your president? I keep telling y'all Trump the last president. Don't make me pull up that shit again. That nigga flying the United States wet.
Don, what was the date on that? What's the date on that one, Don? Do you know?
Nah, I don't know the date on that.
All right.
I have no idea. I don't know when this, people keep an eye on Trump. But a lot of this stuff is on Telegram, because they won't let you Twitter, Facebook, and all of that, block all the truth. And Apple do too. So a lot of these stuff that I receive is from Telegram. Because they keep up with these. Yeah, you got to, can't rely on Google, can't rely on social media. They got all that shit on lockdown. I can't really rely on YouTube too fucking much. What up, Tammuz? How you doing, baby? What up, Pasta? Did you hear what I said about the Tammuz? Now I got to throw Pasta in this bitch. You, Pasta, Newbie, Bingy, Brian. All y'all motherfuckers goddamn gonna be stuck. Y'all gonna be stuck out there during the night. Y'all motherfuckers gonna end up being paraplegics trying to do this shit.
Hey, listen, there's a winner at the Special Olympics, Don. You know that, right?
Hey, nah, nigga. Not when it comes to this type of shit. Not when it comes, not when it comes to spirituality powers. This is where we reign supreme at, the females. We reign supreme in spirituality, sir. We've been working magic longer than y'all. We've been playing around with goddamn ethers, all types of shit. So we skilled at this. Look at David. Talmud talking about start his fast today. See, y'all doing the stupid shit like that. We're going to eat a full course goddamn meal and suck 7 dicks and still goddamn float on you niggas on Thursday night.
Whoa, guys. See? This is what I don't understand. You... Oh, my
We're
goodness.
We're going to get a whole train ran on our ass and still be able to hear ants walk.
Wow. Oh, man.
Not a little bit of that.
Read between the lines. Come on. If we're trying to we have to do it exactly how he says it now. Exactly.
First of all, you see how niggas always come with rules and shit. You see that bullshit? Do we women let these niggas know that we don't do rules? We do it our way. We do it our way, boo.
So you shouldn't need the book, Don.
You dealing with the master here, boo. You dealing with a bitch that goddamn been doing this shit before there was a book. So this ain't shit. All we just need to do, we just gonna look, boo.
Don, throw away the book and let's go straight from you. Why even go to the book?
Because it's important.
Learn straight from the master.
Because they need to get the book. They need to hear the shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Essential, please let Newbie know that shit, man. No rules like no hands, man. We do not abide by that shit. We dive in, baby. We dive in, player. They give us the goddamn foundation and we can lay the rest of the bricks, motherfucker. We don't need all that. We don't need all that, dude.
I thought the rules were the foundation, but now that I heard from the master, I'm with you.
I'm saying the foundation. You know what I mean by the foundation, though. It's like one. Okay, we don't know about the car, so let's figure this shit out. And then sometimes you got to go. You got to figure out how it's gonna work for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's how bitches do. You know what I'm saying? We figure out how that shit gonna work. So we have to still keep the imagination wide open so it can work with our own coding. You know what I'm saying?
I understand 100%.
With our own codes and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You got to find the cause that caused the effect first. If there's no need for you to use it
like that. I said the code.
That too.
We all have our own unique code, our own unique dial-up, our own unique spiritual dial-up. We all have that shit. See, the foundation is kind of like meditation. You got me? So you already know to calm yourself down and all that type of shit. The next step is knowing what you want to do and where you want to go. That all based on how you want to pull this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got driver's license, but some of you motherfuckers drive with 2 feet. Some of you motherfuckers drive with the goddamn seat all the way up to the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? So whatever be fitting of you, whatever works for you, you have to figure out your formula. You know what I'm saying? You have to figure this shit out. It's just, all of this shit is just foundation. You have to build and figure out how to pull this shit out for you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's really no set shit because everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, matter of fact, just like what David said, Talmud said he's going to fast. I ain't going to need to fast. You know what I'm saying? But you might have to really like starve the body. You might ain't no telling what you gonna have to do to get ready for that shit. I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't even gonna wash my ass. Cause I get more spirituality with a dirty ass. I'm gonna brush my teeth though and wipe my face and put on my goddamn cream on my skin and shit. I'm gonna exfoliate, but it all depends though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by that. So, you know, but we sisters, of course, the spiritual sisters, we don't go by any set of rules. We let it guide us. We are natural. We just let the spiritual ones, the ones that are super spiritual. Some people follow shit like a recipe book to the T. We don't. Yeah, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I like that word, algorithm. It's your algorithm. So yeah, I already know bitches ain't finna fast. Bitches ain't finna do shit. We just gonna show up to this motherfucker. I already know Zena gonna light up, add her little, what that shit is, cobinoid. What that bullshit they be goddamn smoking? Cobinoid or some old shit. Yeah, CBD and shit. She gonna put a little CBD in that little goddamn white 1.5 paper and shit. I already fucking know how this shit gonna go, man. Ain't nothing gonna change around that bitch. All I'm saying for the females, don't get scared. Trust me, the niggas is not gonna experience it at all. So I'm telling y'all sisters, do not get scared. No matter what happens, do not get scared. Oh, now that Twank in this bitch, Twank a scary bitch too. Twank, you don't probably not even need to show up Thursday night.
No, what you mean by scary? You mean spooky? Spooked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker, this shit, yeah. Hey, I'm in Miami. Want to have dinner here? Oh, bitch, you in Miami? Oh, I thought about her today. I was outside talking to Warrior. I'm having a outside conversation by myself. I was just thinking about her. Pasta. Tell Kitty I was thinking about her earlier, right before I went live, because I was talking to Warrior about what's gonna pop off in the month of May and shit. And she crossed my mind. I was like, we need to get. I said it to myself. I ain't say it out loud that we need to get Kitty in the game with us and shit. All right, Pasta, what you got? As long as you and Kitty handle the business, I'm about empowering the black women. Nigga, bye. This nigga here. Tony, where you at, nigga? Tony, give me a one in the after party. Nigga, we doing on class, bruh. We about to get into this real dark ass shit. You hear me, Tony? I don't know what you're going to be doing Thursday night at 9. But so far, what we know about one of the lessons, you do this fucking ritual, you'll hear ants walking. And some other shit he said that'll happen to your ass. You'll get so goddamn, it's so unreal that your ass gonna want to search for human companionship. 9 p.m., baby. You hear me? So that's just one of the lessons once you know what I'm saying, do the rituals and shit. That it just, But back to you, Twank. You a scary bitch. You ain't gonna be able to do it. You a scary hoe. Twank scary. She watch scary movies in the daytime. So you know she a scary bitch, right? Newbie. That makes sense, right?
It goes right in line, huh?
Yeah, she watch scary movies in the daytime. Yeah. So I don't, and mind you, this will be your own scary movie when you do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever's inside's coming out.
So bitch, look, she is really trying to make up for her fear. She's talking about, I watch X-Files at night. Bitch, this bitch thinking.
You ain't right.
Tell Kitty to meet me in West Palm after the show. It'll take me about 30 minutes to get there. I don't fuck with Miami though. Tell her to meet me at West Palm. Tell her call me after 4:15. Just thinking about her, man. Like, coming on our little, extravaganza possibly that we'll have. Kitty, you got a passport? Ask her, do she got a passport? She need to get a passport. Get that shit now if she ain't got one. Oh, for the record, y'all, I'm getting my navigation license, boat license, so I can start renting yachts and traveling. So I've been, I know I'm a half-ass hoe. I'm jumping like a motherfucker. So I've been working on navigating by sea. I told y'all I was gonna do that shit. Did I not, J1? I said I'm doing planes, boats,
Don,
all of that.
you know it's the same, right, Don?
What?
It's almost the same, planes and boats, because it's all nautical mileage. It's all the same.
Right, but it's not really the same. But it's not really the same.
It's similar.
I don't have to land, boo. So it's not
but you
the
have
same.
to dock. You have to dock.
I know how to dock. The motherfucker that don't know how to dock is dock. We docked the boat and got stuck. He doesn't know how to dock. I know how to dock. Yeah, we got stuck trying to leave that. I was like, Lord have mercy, we're gonna be dead in the middle of the damn sea. Yep. So we're gonna die. We stranded. The dock wouldn't move and shit. I don't know how he dropped what's that shit called? The chain and dock. We was in the middle of the ocean.
Anchor.
Yeah, whatever. Anchor, thank you. I'll get them words together, motherfucker.
You got it already down.
Yeah, so that's why she got to get a passport. Yeah, tell her get one now. Go to CVS and get a passport picture. She got to go to CVS and take the picture and then go online and fill it out or whatever she got to do. But yeah, because I'm selling to one of the islands. Of course, I'm gonna have a licensed captain, but I'll be the one selling. You talk about a real cheater, right, newbie? Ain't no cheater.
Listen, cheat codes all day. You looking for a skipper?
Cheater, nigga. I'm a
Are you looking for a skipper, Don?
I'm gonna bypass the bullshit, man. Shit, fuck me.
Go right to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bypass the bullshit. So, yeah, so tell her get her passport, man. Going down the street.
You can get those quick now, too. Just expedite them.
Yeah. What up, Nerta? All right, so back to Tony. So, Tony, yeah, it's at 9 o'clock. And you, Newbie, Bingy D, Brian, I'm leaving the Nerta out. Pasta, Chamuz, and whoever the fuck is listening. Y'all niggas gonna get fucked up out here in these ethers.
My feelings are hurt, Don. I'm not doing it no more. I ain't playing no more. Give me back my ball.
Y'all niggas vibrate too low. Either some of y'all ain't gonna have the experience. One of you motherfuckers gonna get trapped outside of your fucking body and be a paraplegic for the rest of your damn life.
Here we go. Put that out there. Thank you. Thank you, Doc.
And the bitch is gonna get so scared they stop the first 2 seconds when they begin. Some of these bitches like Zena and Twank, I know them personally. They some scary hoes. I'm just giving a heads up on all this shit before we begin in the new day at 9
I got
PM.
one heads up, Don.
I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right too. Watch. I'm gonna be right. Y'all gonna be like, goddamn, you were right on Wednesday, bitch. Goddamn, I already know. Cause listen, tell you something. If y'all ain't did the mirror test yet, it's because you're scared. We talk about the mirror test at least every 3 to 6 months. I've been talking about the mirror test for the past 12 years. So if you ain't did the mirror test and you know about it, you're a scary motherfucker. Okay.
Now, for the record, I do the mirror test daily.
Nigga, it ain't nothing. What the fuck you doing it daily for? You stop lying all the damn time, dude. You know damn we ain't doing that goddamn shit daily. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't look in the mirror daily?
No, nigga, the real mirror test, motherfucker.
That's right. I
ain't got time to be goddamn doing that shit, motherfucker. Nigga, I got bills, nigga. I'm a grown ass woman. The fuck I look like doing that shit every day? I got bills, nigga. The children need a feeding, the kitchen need a cleaning, and my man need a fucking.
Get some out of here. That's so bullshit.
And the bills need a paying. Fuck I look like. I'm done.
Anyway.
This nigga say he do. Why do you do it every day, Nubis? Nubis, you trying real hard to get there, ain't you, baby? You really trying, ain't you? You really want that glow.
I'm not trying. I'm succeeding.
This nigga want that glow bad than a motherfucker.
That's right. I am the master. That's right. Bruce Leroy.
Okay. All right. So, in the mirror test, if I'm not mistaken, that is in home, right? Even though I did it before I ain't even touched the shit. Ancient Mystic Order Melchizedek. So that's an Ancient Mystic Order Melchizedek, right?
I didn't do it when I got the booklet done. I did it when I heard him say it, like in a class way long time ago.
Okay, essential. I think the mirror test will pop up. That may, for some reason, that's probably lesson 1. The mirror test, Zena. If you look in lesson 1, Zena, that's probably it gotta be the first because that's the most easiest. You just stare at the mirror and you'll see the mirror if you do it right. I don't know how it's written in Om. I did it without even knowing about the mirror test in Om. So, but I just heard a voice one day. I was in the mirror getting ready, and I heard a voice say, "Stare at the mirror. Stare at yourself. Longer. That's when they told me about the 3D objects, that I had the power to see 3 dimensions, 3-dimensional. That's when they said that to me. Nope, it was with the El Kidda picture. So they said to me, stare at yourself in the mirror, and the mirror actually shook. It flipped in the bathroom. The mirror flipped. That shit was wild. Or you're not like flip, but what do you call it? Like took a turn. It turned and went back to being straight at you, the mirror itself. So I'm staring. No blinking. And boom, I saw my true form, without the human clothes on. I look like a fucking mole. I'm hairy everywhere. I love moles. I do like Ewoks and shit like that. And I knew that's why I was fascinated with them motherfuckers. And that was revealed to me, the ET side. And then the higher self showed up. She was so beautiful. And she was in the corner staring back at me. It's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. And she was staring at me. And she was like in the corner in the mirror. That image of yourself, myself was no longer in front of me. When this higher bitch showed up, she was in the corner. She was like on the right side of me staring at me. That shit was wild. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So look at Zena. Nope, I wasn't doing it right, obviously. You have to develop your eyes first. Remember now, you never used them. And I've always played with my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, if you stare at something long enough, you will see it becomes from 1, 2 to 3 sides to 4 sides. You know what I'm saying? And other shit will appear out of it. So I've always done that ever since I was little. I would stare at my mom's at nighttime. For some reason, I wake up at night, like in the middle of the night, and she had paisley curtains. And I would just, in the dark in her room, and I would just stare at the paisley curtains, and next thing I know, it'll come to life. The paisley design turns into lions and monkeys. They're running in the jungle. It just comes to life, and I would be entertained till I went back to rest after waking up. So, and I always, would play with my eyes, would look deeper than what it really looks like. So that was easier. By the time I told you 25, I was in my most prime spirituality at that time. So 25, I heard a voice say, stare at yourself, blah, 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 and see what happens. So I did see my extraterrestrial form. I wasn't afraid because, trust me, I saw Dr. York's true form, and I lost my fucking mind. I almost ran out the fucking room, and I couldn't breathe. I was panicking. I was having an attack when I saw this fucking man, his true form. But I was running out the room, and he says, "Don't you trust me?" So I went back, even though I'm panicking. I can't breathe and shit. I'm losing my fucking mind, but I walk right back to him. And he was teaching me how to breathe because he told me I was about to die. The shit that damn near killed me, the shit I saw. That's again 25. That's probably in the same week. All that shit was happening. And he was showing me how to breathe and get my breath back because that scared the shit out of me. That was the most scariest ever. Like, scary to see that creature. That was a motherfucker. That nigga is the most ugliest, gruesome monster. Yo, I locked the door, behind me. So now I'm trying to run out the door, trying to unlock the door, to open the door to run out that motherfucker. You hear me? It was, and I couldn't get out fast enough because the damn door was goddamn locked, man. I felt like, man, what the fuck? I was losing it, and I'm feeling it right now, like I'm about to fucking lose it again. Just fucking going back, seeing that image. That was the most scariest fucking shit ever, man. Scared. It just freaked me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't fucking breathe. So anyway, essential. So, and Zena, you have to learn to control your eyes without blinking first. You know what I'm saying? So don't open your eyes so wide that it starts to water. Your whole self has to be relaxed. Your whole face has to be relaxed. So just practice staring. One of the techniques that they used to give people, I don't know if they still do, was basically stare at an object. So like in a lot of meditation circles and shit like that, they'll have a candle lit. They'll tell you to stare at the light and everything. I don't know why. Never stare at the light, for real. I don't know why these demons do that shit. But if you just stare at a picture, you will start seeing something else in that picture. You know what I'm saying? But try not to blink. Try not to blink. And it's okay to blink, but you want to relax everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting when you're not trying to stare is when you don't have to blink. But when you try to tell yourself you're going to stare, then you start blinking more than goddamn you naturally blink. You be blinking. You know what I'm saying? So just relax. Stand in the mirror. You have to stand there in the mirror and just stare naturally. And it'll get blurry, and you would naturally want to blink because it's the blur. And it'll come back naturally. The image will come back naturally of your fictitious self. And then, but keep staring. And then the whole mirror will go black. And then, boom, an image appears. And this is what happened to me. So the first image that appeared was my true form. And I kept it because I'm used to seeing it. And so you shouldn't be afraid of your true self, your true form. And then, boom, the woman shows up in the mirror. That was beautiful, powerful. Saw her. She was staring back at me. My true form wasn't staring back at me, but this other being that showed up, that female, true form, and you have a higher self. So the higher self of this plane that is connected to the plane of force and the spiritual plane and the mental plane, that physical being who you need to be striving towards to catch up with or be calm or something like that. But she was certainly a mission for me to find. Who's that lady? The lady in the mirror, man. So yeah, but that's how I did it, and this was without any instructions of me even knowing anything that shit is real. I just always played. I had that type of imagination to just play some shit, and come to find out, boom. One day I went to the land, or heard my brothers was like, "Yo, man, y'all need. Have you done the mirror test yet?" I was like, "What's the mirror test?" I said, "Oh shit, I did that already." So yeah, got to play. You too adulterated. You got to play. Got to play. Got to open up the imagination side and the more spiritual side, and you'll see a whole bunch of shit. And no, you won't be crazy, because then you find out a lot of that shit is either in a movie, a TV show, or in a goddamn book or something. So it'll be your confirmation that no, you're not crazy. All right. So that's Thursday night, y'all, at 9 p.m. Most High be willing. So we'll see what happens, right, newbie? So we'll take it slow. And if I'm going down, everybody going down for this shit. You feel me? Because we are revealing secrets.
No, I got my scapegoat. I'm blaming Don.
Well, then I'll blame Melchizedek for this shit.
That right.
Hey, you shouldn't have gave it to Zena. Why would you let these non-owned motherfuckers get a hope to own? Obviously, you want them to have it. Yeah, because it's not about you know how this shit go, newbie. It's not about what you call that shit, a card toting ass membership type bullshit. It's for the spiritual babies anyway. Mm-hmm. They want you to have something. It's coming to you anyway. Ain't no sacred, ain't no secrets, ain't none of that shit. It belongs to you. As a matter of fact, I even heard Dr. York say that. He said all these sacred orders and teachings and initiations starts with the women first. It was theirs. Okay. I don't think the nigga said it, but I will say this. My tongue is so strong that whatever class you find or whatever book you open up with that nigga writing in it, it's going to pop up where he say that shit. And ain't never been in that motherfucker until now. Never mind. That shit went over y'all head.
Nah,
you was going to be like, damn, man, that's my favorite class, man. I never heard that nigga say that shit in this part. What Don said, it's inserted. The E-Giggy's going to insert it in there. And Giggy's going to put it in that damn tape, motherfucker. Because I never been a part of none of that. You a Dunite. Well, come on then, Tony, man. We about to get this shit popping, man. Tamu's gonna fast. What you gonna do? Tony, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. You're gonna light up, ain't you, and show up higher than a motherfucker. I will say this. Zena, you can't come relaxed, though, because we're orating. You know what I'm saying? I need the book, though, because I can keep it up. You know, Zena come all high and shit. I try to stay focused and still get called a bitch. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, send less than one goddamn fur, because then they're gonna be relaxed. She be smoking that cannabinoid, whatever the fuck that shit is, man. Had that hoe playing with herself. All relaxed and shit. This ain't no smoke before? Okay. All right, well, y'all just do what y'all do, man, and we'll get ready, and whatever happens, happens, okay? All right? If we were together, we would probably have to put strings around each other. So if something happened and somebody get too far caught out there, goddamn, we can pull their ass back. But unfortunately, that won't happen. So whatever happened to your ass happens to you.
Nah, our voices will be there, Don. Just listen to the voice and bring it back wherever you go.
Nah, you need to get the fuck on. If anybody leave it, bitch, motherfucker, you have reached zenith. Motherfucker, you get the fuck out of this bitch by leaving that body, motherfucker. You a bad son of a... Watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You can goddamn don't come back. Goddamn it, don't come back. You feel me? A lot of people get scared and come back, man. They want to get back in that body, man. Fuck that.
All right, good.
I leave this bitch, motherfucker. I ain't get back in this goddamn body. You can push me
I'm
around in a wheelchair all goddamn day. I don't give two fucks. I'm like, damn, man.
Use that vegetable back here, huh?
Hell yeah, man. Shit. The fuck? See, this bitch travel by that light. That what you be saying, Tony? You ain't caught up into this world. If it's time to go, you ready. If you know how to leave your body, you'll do it and won't get back in it. I would too, motherfucker.
You gotta let a disembodied soul get in your body. Leave it.
Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Raush is Zenith in Nuwapi. All right. So that's that. Let me see what else. Anybody else got anything y'all want to say? Anything? Any questions? Any comments? Anything you found interesting? Zena? Anything? Because I ain't got nothing for y'all right now. I gave y'all the Nicoleone that Trump fucking with. 8, 10 foot, 15 foot tall ass giant and shit from another goddamn planet. What else do you want? I'm going to give you on Thursday night. What else do you fucking want? What you really want from a nigga? Huh? Y'all want some more Havana? Y'all want some more? Oh, matter of fact, let me give y'all this. Since they on that mind control shit, I got to give y'all this. C.I.A. scientists on why mind control and MK Ultra is hidden. Dr. Robert Duncan said this: it would scare people too much, and they don't want the people to panic. This technology would turn all of the Western society on its head, from religions, which rely on free will, to democracies and voting systems, and even controlling political leaders. Silent assassinations. You fooled the doctors, the police, and the legal system as well. Okay, now remember yesterday, ain't nobody brains been wiped yet, have they? Yesterday, electromagnetic radiation. Right?
Yes.
Electromagnetic radiation. This is their new mind control. This is their new MK Ultra. Electromagnetic radiation, which is written off as Havana syndrome. This is probably why they brought in as well the Mandela effect. And it ain't working on us, but they want to say the Mandela effect is people like me, not the masses. Stupid shit like that. So, but y'all know the masses is whatever the masses is experiencing is working. Whatever we experiencing that the masses is not experiencing, it's a syndrome. It's some type of effect. You know what I'm saying? It's a disorder and all this other type of shit. You feel me? Because we're immune to the shit. The CIA, NSA, DOD, and DOE use radio waves, neutral manipulation, like the Frey effect on American citizens, which causes Havana syndrome, mental illnesses, cancer, and heart attacks. Right? If you love your family, you will find out what it is. What happened to America's mind control program? The CIA, the NSA, the DOD, the Army, the Navy, Marine, Air Force, DOE, research institutes, examples like Walter Reed Army Medical Research Institutes, and universities like Stanford Research Institutes, private investigators like Booz, Allen Hamilton, Stratford, or defense contractors like Lockheed Martin and Boeing, all have responsibility on the use of psychotronics, direct energy. What's it for? To stalk, harass, and use electromagnetic frequencies for neural manipulation and sabotage. When many of the patents available, I got the patents too. That's what I want to give y'all, the patents. Many of the patents available show the public domain had information on these technologies. You already know back in when? What years, newbie? 50s. All this shit go back to the 50s.
53, yep.
The harassment, where the harassment, torture, though global, does stem from certain locations such as research institutes, national labs, private research facilities, military bases, hospital, university labs, fusion centers, etc. Why? It's because the amount of information received and control established over unknowing individuals covers up corruption. Additionally, the blackmail and costly solutions lead to more tax revenue as well. Now, electromagnetic body manipulation, there is a U.S. patent on that shit. That's what we need to get into. The U.S. patent. Here it is. I'm going to drop it here. I need somebody to pull it up and then give me the link for this U.S. patent. There it is. U.S. patent number 3773049, electromagnetic body manipulation. Get it. Grab it. Right? And we'll work on that first U.S. patent. Another U.S. patent is radar sound detection system. And, of course, the next U.S. patent is the remote neural monitor. This is very important, people. Okay? It's probably why we got to do OM and block these bastards up out of our lives, out of our heads, keep them out of our heads, shouting. So, Zena can probably grab it. So I'm going to put the U.S. patent in the YouTube, too, for you. Nobody, you see it? I'm going to put the U.S. patent for the electromagnetic body manipulation and see if anybody could find the U.S. patent on it and drop the link, and then I open that motherfucker up and we can see. It's right there in your face, ain't it? Electromagnetic body manipulation. Who body you manipulate, bitch? The fuck y'all into? You doing this shit to these humans like that? Yep. What do I need to do to prepare? Pasta, is that for OM or yeah? You just do whatever. Just make sure ain't nobody around. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you everything what you need and how to pull it off and stuff. It's gonna give you all that. If you're talking about OM and stuff, I'm pretty sure it'll tell you, how to pull it off. But whatever, man, just I don't eat, so I know I don't eat, so I don't have to say I fast or some shit. I stop eating. I only eat on Saturdays and Sundays in bed. All right, so here we go. Thank you, newbie. You see this? Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all take a look at this patent so y'all ain't making shit up around this motherfucker. Let y'all take a look at it. Here we go. Boys and girls. I'm going to tell you, man, your government got y'all niggas distracted. Whatever you articles and goddamn articles and news stations and shit pertaining anything dealing with your government, man, that shit is a huge distraction. The shit they really fucking doing on the masses, they would never speak on it publicly, won't they? They would never report it publicly. Apparatus for the treatment of neuropsychic and somatic diseases with heat, light, sound, and VHF electromagnetic. What's VHF? What the fuck is VHF? Anybody know what VHF is? Huh? What VHF stand for? VHF, electromagnetic field. I know this word VHF. I just can't think what it stands for. Hello. Give me a second, boys and girls.
Very high frequency.
Very high frequency. Tony said visual high frequency. Cause we got a VHF in aviation. That's low band.
Remember back in the day, you used to have it on TV too, UHF and VHF channels.
It's very high frequency, VHF. Okay. Yeah, VHF. What does VHS is then? Remember VHS?
Yeah, on the little black and white TV with the dial. VHF.
What VHS stands for?
Very high frequency.
S. VHS.
VHS is a tape player.
What does it stand for? What does the S stand for? In VHS.
VHS. Oh, I don't know if I remember.
All right. Apparatus for the treatment. So they always call shit treatments, don't they? That's why you got to watch out. It stands for sound. I thought so. Don't they always use that shit? Treatment. They always use the word treatment for shit. Video home system. Thank you, J1.
Video home system, Doc.
Okay, apparatus for the treatment of neuropsychic and somatic diseases with heat, light, sound, and VHF electromagnetic radiation. This is the U.S. patent 3773049 alpha. Abstract, an apparatus for the treatment of neuropsychic and somatic disorder wherein light, sound, VHF, very high frequency, electromagnetic field pulses, and radiation from light, sound, VHF, electromagnetic field, and heat sources, respectively. Tony, pause real quick. I got to bring Tony up to date. Tony, matter of fact, newbie, can you bring Tony up to date on that blockchain? He probably already know it.
Oh, you mean as far as us being minors?
Yeah, duh. What else? What else?
Well, the blockchain is what Microsoft or Bill Gates is going to use to start using us as minors.
It's already happening.
It's happening for the people that have the chips, but yeah.
No, it's happening. Nigga, you is one denial-ass motherfucker. This nigga is in denial. Nigga, did we not read the whole goddamn patent on the shit?
We did, Doc.
Your cell phone, your smartphones, your goddamn TVs and shit. This nigga talking about, no, only for people with the chip. He in denial.
No, I'm right. The chip. It's in your phone. It's in your TV.
It's not about the chip. It's you already the block. Humans are the block in the change. Everything that we do, Tony, we create the block chain. We create the currency. They're using us. We are walking computer devices. Tony, did you know that? Microsoft patented the whole goddamn crypto system because the original crypto system wasn't able to push out so many blocks. So Microsoft came in and solved the problem and said humans will be the ones to be the computer to push out the block. So basically, every human with a cell phone who goes on the internet, a computer, who has a smart TV, the sensors on all of those devices scans our brain waves and our body heat and our fluids and create the damn currency, the blockchain, without us even knowing. Basically, humans are the block. So, yeah. So that's how they've been making cryptocurrency, is by using every human being with any goddamn smart device. Everything has a sensor on it. And it also says in the patent that even when we sleep, and we all notice that the phone doesn't disturb us. All these bootleg ass notifications never go off, so they know we fucking sleep. Even in our sleep, we are creating a blockchain. That motherfucker said unconsciously, we are creating a blockchain off of our activities. It also speaks about the capture, the whole robot shit. Prove that you're a robot. Even all of that is called a task. So everything we do on the computer, on our smartphones, is we're creating a task, Tony. So if we watch a commercial on our phone, we're completing that task. If we're checking our email, we're completing a task. Even if we're working out, we're completing a task. As long as we got these devices all over, even outside from the towers and everything, we are creating the blockchain. We are the cryptocurrency. And it's wild as fuck because what's wild to me, and I'm sharing this, what's wild to me is Cheryl Wooding. Do y'all remember Cheryl? She passed last year, or maybe earlier this year. Cheryl Wooding would come in here. She would always post what appears to be the most outlandish shit. And for the past 6, 7, 8 years, the more and more niggas start getting a hold to cryptocurrency and shit, she kept bringing information on her. You can go to her page and just read all her shit on Facebook. She kept saying that y'all are the fucking cryptocurrency. She would always say that shit. Y'all the crypto. They're using y'all. Y'all are the block in the chain. And everything we do create the next block, creates the next. She would say that shit. I don't shit on people saying some outlandish shit. I never do. Because I know it's going to pop up with nothing but pure facts. And then boom, Zena, next thing you know, here we are with the cryptocurrency patent, Microsoft, and explaining how the human body is the ones that are mining for it in every activity, every goddamn thing. So whether we own it or not, we're creating that shit. So Tony said, I've been told you this, but came from me, so you didn't accept it. Try 3012 for me. When y'all was on Forex, I was on crypto. What the fuck are you talking about, Tony? Did you just grow an extra set of balls or something? Try to tell us what? Try to tell us what? Try to tell us what? It's not, see, don't get stuck on crypto and all of that. Just realize that we are the ones that are the goddamn crypto. We the crypt in the toe. We the block in the chain. That's all. That's all. Period. That's the point. We're the block in the chain. And so if once a task is completed, if it's satisfied, we are rewarded a crypto, a currency. But we still don't know where to fucking collect our goddamn coins at. Yeah. It said it'll be sent to the user. We're called the user. Are we called the user or some shit? Some old wild ass shit. So you do know. So how then, Tony, help me out. How the fuck I'm supposed to get all my coins? Because these son of a bitches is scanning me all day, every day. You got 4 sets of balls now, don't you? So yeah, they fucking scanning us and creating all this fucking currency, and they said that we're supposed to get us a little coin every time we complete a task. So that's still what I'm trying to find out, how to get my coin. And it said in the Microsoft patent, it said we send it to their IP address, or to what it say they send it. The crypto is sent to their to some old shit, and we're rewarded. If the task is not accepted, then the process repeats over and over again. And that's probably what's happening, newbie, now that I think about it. Maybe ain't none of my tasks is being accepted because I ain't got no coin yet.
That's right, Doc. They
like, for some reason, man, they been scanning their whole While she sleep, we ain't making no motherfucking block for this bitch. This bitch can't give us a block.
Yeah, it has to be verified, Don.
Yeah, it has to be verified. All the shit you do gotta run through some goddamn system and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So they're using us for goddamn blockchain, and now they're using electromagnetic radiation to put us under a goddamn, well, not us, but put these humans under mind control and become silent sleepers, assassins and shit. Kind of like Homeboy they wanted to use. If we'll just pretend Homeboy in New York shut all them people up. Sleeper cells, sleeper assassins, using people randomly for that shit. Just to play with it, just to throw something out there like that. Okay, so all right, where am I? The neuropsychic and somatic diseases with heat, light, sound, and VHF, very high frequency electromagnetic radiation, gives you the inventors and all this other type of shit. I think I missed something. Yeah, I did. My bad. An apparatus for the treatment of neuropsychic and somatic disorders wherein light, sound, VHF, electromagnetic field pulses, and radiation from light, sound, VHF, electromagnetic field, and heat sources respectively are simultaneously applied by means of a control unit to the patient's central nervous system with a predetermined repetition rate. The light radiation and sound radiation sources are made so as to exert an adequate and monotonous influence of the light and sound radiation on the patient's visual analyzers and auditory analyzers, respectively. Yeah, Tom, you gotta let me know how I'm gonna get my goddamn coin, boo. Now, them motherfuckers stealing my goddamn soul, making goddamn currency. The description, they keep saying the same shit. That's one thing about these patents. They say the same shit over and over again. So we can't skip nothing. We can't skip shit. All right. 8 claims, 2 drawing figures, patent, November 20th, 1973. 2 sheets. Sheet 1, apparatus for the treatment of neuropsychic and somatic diseases with heat, light, sound, and VHF electromagnetic radiation. The present invention relates to physiotherapeutic apparatus and more particularly to apparatus for the treatment of inorganically caused neuropsychic and somatic disorders, such as neurosis, psychosis, insomnia, hypertension, tonic disease, ulcers, stammering, bronchial asthma, intestinal dyskinesia, cardioneurosis, vegetovascular neurosis, eczema, asthenic and reactive disturbances. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes. So the government took this shit and said, we need this. We could use this on these motherfuckers. All right.
So I guess, Don.
What?
That's the whole meaning behind mental health now, huh?
Yeah, because they calling it mental illness.
Yep.
Electromagnetic radiation. That's some wild ass shit. By the electromagnetic radiation, Tony, or are you talking about the cell phones and computers and shit? I don't know. Oh, no. No. They're trying to use it as treatment. Yeah, this patent is based on treatment. You know what I'm saying? Where they want to use magnetic radiation for treatment. So all those things that I just read, eczema and all that type of shit, they're this 1973 patent is based on treatment. But obviously they found out more and use it against the people, thus giving us the Havana syndrome, which is mind control. So the opposite of mind control is what? Don't answer that. I'm asking a question based off of the Holy Tablets, because in the Holy Tablets it's giving us electromagnetic, it's giving us electromagnetism and how to become electroproton electron. So that's why I say the opposite of mind control is what? And I want you motherfuckers to say electroproton electron. So you're not affected by this electromagnetic radiation. Because the last statement in part of from proton electron to proton to electron, proton electron, and he says so that you wouldn't be mentally enslaved is the reason why I have to take y'all through this shit. So you won't be mentally enslaved. So now here we are in the time of electromagnetic radiation, which is mind control. And here we are submerged in the Holy Tablets for the fourth time and a half, where now it all makes sense. That he says you have to be electron, we have to turn you into electron, proton, electron so that you won't be mentally enslaved. So it's two types of altering that's taking place. They're altering the masses' DNA because the masses ain't got nobody to speak for them. Some of us here has a whole nother group of the Council of Nine altering our DNA so we won't be affected by it. The masses have no one protecting them. Right. They have nobody, they have no one greater. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nobody. They ain't got the red light or the green light. Yeah, they have no one. They still don't get it. This is Plan E.T. They ain't got Jesus. Yeah, the masses have no one. Listen, look, they can fucking claim Jesus, but does Jesus naturally claim them? That motherfucker was only coming for its blood, its kindred, its family, period. Was sent to the whole world. So they can believe in a motherfucker, but that don't mean that motherfucker believe in them. You know what I'm saying? So they have nobody. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, they ain't got shit. They ain't working with nobody. The Allah people, they ain't got nobody. The 6 billion motherfuckers on the planet is going to be wiped the fuck away. It's only going to be 1 billion remaining. Those 6 billion ain't nothing but the goddamn masses. And I guarantee you, we add up every motherfucking body around the whole goddamn world who went to the bar and got drunk. Somebody type and tell Tony what I meant by that. I guarantee you it'd probably be 6 billion. I guarantee you to be 6 billion.
Maybe even more, Don.
6 billion. If it's 7 billion, they want to narrow this bitch down to 1%. That leaves us 1 billion. Even the fucking kids. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that 6 billion motherfuckers went to the bar. Tell Tony what I mean by that in the chat room, because I can't say shit like this on YouTube. Went to the bar, got a shot glass and swallowed it, and maybe sat in a booster seat and drank another one. They have no one looking out for them. They have no listen, they've already wiped their fucking brains. They have no intuition. They have no psychometry. They have no telepathy. What else am I missing? They have no clairvoyance. Majority of the 6 billion wisdom tooth and tonsils and appendix been taken out. They got nothing. They're just an empty fucking shell, a walking chop shop. A walking chop shop. Did that make sense? They ain't nothing but a walking auto parts store. A walking auto parts. They'll fucking pop up. A pop-up auto parts store and shit. That's what the fuck they are. Tell them I said it. They're fucking walking O'Reillys. God damn it. They're fucking amazing, man. They gone, boo. So they ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they already got them under psychic driving and mind control. So nothing we can say can help them. Because they'll wipe their brain after we tell them some shit, they'll wipe their brain clean and continue to psychic drive and put in, they belong to them. The sad thing about it is that niggas also belong to them. That is why I hate them. That's why I hate them. That's not fair, you know, but I know you always had, you know, issues with the Negroid race. So I already know you hate the Negroid race, but I hate the fact that you still fucking with the niggas. I mean, how low can they go now? You know what I'm saying? What else are you trying to do to these dumbass niggas, man?
Low lying fruit, Don.
Yeah, like, god damn, man. I mean, shit, like, they won't just lay off the niggas. They won't lay off the niggas. So, but it's like, damn, I mean, shit, you done fried their brain. Ain't nothing we can do with the niggas, so you might as well leave them alone. Why you keep fucking with the Negroes all over the fucking world? You know, ain't nothing we can do. So we can't do shit with them. But they have to implant, they have to mind fuck every last one of them through these programs of radiation and all this type of subliminal shit, mind control shit they do. But god damn, man, I mean, I know why, Newbie, it just hit me, why they have to go after and keep going after every nigga, even the same nigga over and over again. Doesn't matter. I know why now.
They're going to use them with us?
No, because it's a possibility that there's a chance they could wake up.
They can overcome, yeah.
Because we survived so much shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if the monkey stays on one nigga back, it's got to stay on that nigga back. It'll never get up. It'll never wake up. You know what I'm saying? So that monkey has to stay on all Negroes' back. It has to stay on their back. Yeah. That's the saying we would say down south when somebody just keep fucking up, waking up, fucking up, waking up, fucking up, and we all just diagnose that nigga as you got a monkey on your back. You got a monkey on your back. You just gonna keep fucking up. There's nothing you can do. It's a monkey on your back. So I know they put a whole bunch of monkeys on niggas' backs. Now I know why. Because it's a chance that nigga might just get right. So that monkey got to stay on that nigga back. You know what I'm saying? Which is why the music in our genre is poison. The foods in our community is poison. The air is poison. The drugs is poison. You know what I'm saying? Everything is poison. The monkey is going to stay in the niggas, on the niggas, nigga child, nigga wife, nigga mama, nigga daddy, nigga sister, nigga brother, nigga itself, nigga husband. It's going to stay on that. It's going to stay on the niggas. The monkey going to stay on the nigga. It going to stay on that motherfucker. Because it's a chance that nigga might get that monkey off the back. That's why we can, see somebody we ain't seen in 5 years and realize that motherfucker still got that monkey on their back. See them 10 years later and realize, God damn, you still got that monkey on your back. See them 15 years later and be like, God damn, you still got that monkey on your back. They won't, that's why. Because the fear of them rising up, the fear, you know what I'm saying? The fear, remember, don't let niggas organize. Don't let niggas organize, motherfucker. Come on now, y'all, wake up. The fear if all niggas wake up, motherfucker, ding dong, that son of a bitch is dead. That's the
now
end
more
of
than
that.
ever. Now more than ever. Now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why all the goddamn fucking social programs and all that shit in the nigga neighborhood. All the goddamn mind fucking is in the nigga neighborhood. All that shit is done on niggas. Yeah. Niggas first. Everybody else second. Everybody else gotta come last, Remember what Dick Gregory said? Dick Gregory said in the 60s and 70s, Alpo dog food was advertised for crackers, and they had the dog on the goddamn can. They end up taking the dog off the can and putting Alpo in the regular goddamn food section in the nigga neighborhood and the grocery stores right next to the canned apples and canned corn and shit.
That's sad,
and
John.
niggas
That's
don't
so
even,
sad.
and niggas back then, unlike
Didn't
niggas
have
now,
those.
unlike niggas now who got every damn dog in the fucking world in their house. And niggas was eating fucking Alpo thinking that motherfucker is chili. Chunks
So
of
true.
meat and gravy and shit. Took the dog off the motherfucker. Sped up, put the towers around the nigger neighborhood, sped up the frequencies to fry their non-magnetic particles. This cracker knows you got non-magnetic particles in your brain. The white man doesn't have magnetic particles in their brain. He doesn't have it, y'all, thus giving you electromagnetic radiation to continue to fry your non-magnetic particles. This is an attack on niggas and don't even know it. Your brain is a magnetic has a goddamn a magnetic field in it. And you the only one that have non-magnetic particles in your goddamn brain. We are not the same as these motherfuckers. White man knows about music and frequency and sound, don't he? You go to a goddamn white town, they call that shit noise pollution, and you playing that bullshit. You would get pulled over, get a ticket, or thrown in jail for that. Because you poisoning the goddamn minds with that fucking nigga shit. With the music, when they turned up the frequency to poison Negroes. With music, sound, motherfucker. Sound can fuck you up. Who was it? Was it Noriega, some goddamn body? They played that crazy-ass music. He hid in a church. That motherfucker was going insane. Was it Noriega, some goddamn body? Who was it? Castro, maybe? Come on, y'all. Y'all remember that guy. Y'all remember that guy? They used sound to drive that motherfucker out of the church. The FBI and all the motherfuckers can go inside the church and get his ass. So they put this music loud, and all the army, the military, and all of them had on earplugs, so they won't go crazy. What's the guy's name? Come on, y'all, help me out. Where y'all at?
You talking about Dave Koresh, Don?
No, Negro. It was a big time motherfucker. I think it was Noriega or some goddamn body. Castro or somebody, I don't fucking know, some goddamn big ass motherfucker. And he knew to go into the church for protection, because the government couldn't step 1 foot in the church. So what they did was pull out them goddamn, that sound. and played it outside, and it made them go crazy inside the church and made them come out. That's how they was able to get them. Come on, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Don't tell me they done Nelson Mandela affect y'all heads. Come on, think. Come on. Nobody remembers this shit? What's the guy's name? Damn, they done mind fucked y'all. Man, Doc was talking about it. They ain't white Doc goddamn mind. Come on, man. They use sound to drag Escobar or Noriega. Yeah, it's one of them, right? Drove that motherfucker crazy. Frying the hell out of his ass. All right. Let's get back to it. We'll figure this thing out a little bit. With this, damn, this is a lot. Let's do it. With this, shit. Woo, heat, sound, light, radiation, all this fucking shit. The present invention relates to psychotherapy. I already did that, right? Also, the start of the crucial sports competition or a similar sports demonstration. Cases of extremely high neural tension as observed in combatant unit soldiers and in patients of field military hospital known as apparatus for the treatment of neuropsychic and somatic disorders in which light and sound pulses are emitted by light radiation sources and sound radiation sources to act upon the patient's central nervous system. And the holy tablets, boys and girls, in the same discussion that we are talking about proton, electron, it said, we're going to alter your DNA and you will inherit a what? A fifth circulatory system. So you'll be able to adapt. They are really doing some shit here. So we got our side working and their side adverse to our side that's looking out for us. It ain't gonna fuck with us. They want to get rid of the humans. You gotta understand that. They hate humans. That's why humans were given rights for a certain period of time. Now their rights are taken away. You understand? That's why. Remember, humans were given rights? Who gave the humans rights? It had to be some non-human type motherfuckers that run this shit to give human rights. Because obviously humans didn't have no goddamn rights until they was given rights. So you can tell that this planet has always been ruled by ETs, something other than a human. And those non-human motherfuckers petition on the humans' behalf that the treatment that they were given was what they call inhumane. And these humans should be given rights to protect them. And now you're saying that humans are losing their rights. You see that every day if you get a chance to see it. Their rights are being taken away. So we know for a fact it wasn't a group of humans that gave human rights. That means it had to have been a non-human species that run this whole goddamn plan, ET. And some of them had compassion for these goddamn lowlanders, humans, and set up rights for them. Now, humans are so stupid that they don't believe that there are other species on this planet. This is how stupid they are. But yet, you are petitioning for human rights, and who are you petitioning to? To another human? That makes no sense. It makes no goddamn sense at all. So humans can't even fucking think. They don't even have the ability to think. That it's a whole nother goddamn entity, groups of entities and species that are non-human that gave you human rights. And they are taking it away. They taking that shit away from them motherfuckers. I ain't got human rights. I ain't a human. Anybody got human rights in this bitch around us? You can't get. I ain't no goddamn human, boo. If they give you rights, they can take it away, can't they? So who is the day that gave you the rights, and who is the day that's taking it from you? I'm gonna repeat it again. Obviously, it's non-humans that have compassion for humans, that must have argued, debated, and they all voted and agreed that they shall be protected for a certain period of time. They should be given rights. Humans can't even see that shit, kitty. They can't even see it. So it went from Psalm says, what about my human rights? And others say, what about my God-given right? Remember that? Sound familiar? My God-given right. As a matter of fact, in Florida right now, somebody is petitioning that the Bible be taken out of the schools in Florida because they have rape, incest, violence, all types of shit, and that book should not be allowed in the school, the Bible. Yeah. There is no God. Y'all knew that was about, so there is no more God-given rights. That's the end of that. Y'all know that, right? You knew that when whatever president and governors decided to take prayer out of school, step one. Churches during the pandemic were shut the fuck down, but liquor stores and strip clubs stayed open. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Walmart stayed open. But yeah, that's the end of God. There is no more God. Yeah, there ain't gonna be no more God. Y'all know that, right? So back to Jesus, Tony, ain't no more Jesus. Ain't no more God, ain't no more Allah, ain't no more Buddha. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the Asian population is the most population that went to the bar and got drunk. Jay, want to tell him what I'm trying to say? So whatever the fuck they believe, motherfucker, that's out the door. And then, if you submitted a religious exemption, it had to be decided upon other motherfuckers to accept your religion exemption. And if they didn't accept it, you're out of a job. Jay, want to tell him about the bar. You can type the V word to him, and then he'll know what we're talking about. AKA, you get a shot glass. Get it? So, yeah. So, that's that. God is out. God ain't finna work no more. And it makes sense because guess who gave these humans God? Guess who gave the humans hope for a savior? Guess who gave the humans a story about a creator? E.T. The goddamn aliens. The same aliens that gave the goddamn humans their rights. So if I gave you that story, I can take that shit away from you. If I gave you God, I can take that shit away from you. If I gave you rights, I can take that shit away from you. I had to give you all that. So these motherfuckers, ETs that's running this bitch, is taking all that shit back from the fucking humans. That's why that shit don't exist no goddamn more. This is why also the CIA, the FBI, and all the rest of them motherfuckers released the ET files. Released a whole bunch of shit. But the humans don't give a fuck because they under mind control anyway. This ain't got nothing to do with them. This is just confirmation for us. We ain't mind fucked. The humans are. This is just confirmation of who was sent to us. God damn it. Yeah. And what did Obama say? To all the goddamn world leaders of the world. He said humans cannot think for themselves, so we might as well think for them. We might as well be their sovereign God. Some shit like that. You can find it, pull it up, and watch it. Yeah. So, humans can't think. They never did think. That's why they be thinking they thinking, but they not thinking. You be thinking you thinking, but you ain't thinking. They putting thoughts in your ass. You haven't created a thought of your own. They sending thoughts. Humans don't think. They're fed thoughts. They're fed habits. They're giving all this shit because they can't think. And Obama knew that shit. All the motherfuckers knew that. They knew that shit. So, shit. So the next thing is, because you have another group of ETs who wants to teach humans to use their higher senses. Do we not, newbie? We about to go into overtime, boys and girls. There are a group of ETs that really have compassion for humans and want to teach them how to learn, use their higher senses, right?
Certainly, Don.
Well, the other group of ETs who run the media, the books, who write the books, the school books and all that and do all the diagnosis and shit, what does they call it? What they call that type of shit? What were we reading in the CIA files about remote viewing and all of that? And it said that we can't call it psychic, this, that, and the third, because it'll offend the religious people that read that bullshit and believe that. We don't want to defend the ones who believe the bullshit.
Right.
So we can't use those type words, psychic and shit. So there's another group of ETs that is counteracting what humans can really become. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to keep humans
90
as
seconds.
slaves and food, blood, and energy and emotions. You know what I'm saying? You notice the trend, y'all, when the new trend, the awakening, if anybody paid attention to it, how to control our emotions, because the absence of logic is emotions. The absence of emotions is logic and intellect. So this trend that social media ain't nothing but social engineering, mind control. So they decided in the black side of social media to start having conversations of letting your black boy cry. Brothers need to show more love to brothers. Remember all of that? Hug your brother, kiss your brother. As, you know, all that fucking shit trying to counteract, you know, use intellect. So they started writing articles for black men.
10 seconds.
And then, articles for black boys like why black boys ain't supposed to cry, which is dangerous, and all this fucking shit. Turn them into crying ass bitches, emotional ass hoes. Once this higher teaching for us to no longer use our lower senses, but use our intellect. Once that came out, was pushed out to the Negro race, they counteracted it, Twank. Let your son cry. Let your goddamn son cry. And for like, they were saying shit like this, like for years, for generations, black boys wasn't supposed to cry, and it was wrong for that shit, and blah, 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 blah. And now here they are, older men. They need a man and a shoulder man to cry on, man, and brothers loving one another and shit. All this type of shit, right? To counteract the control of emotion practices that we all need to learn, because the absence of intellect is emotions. And guess who wants to feed off your emotions? Is it the Satanists or the Luciferians? So it's, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, you are the only race with emotions. Caucasians don't have emotions. Emotions is the soul. It's the soul. The soul is the emotional you. And they're stealing your soul every time you are emotional. They feed off of that. So what social media did and the blogs is start writing shit that we are doing it wrong. Have us thinking we're doing it wrong. Well, man ain't supposed to cry. I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but it feels can't understand. Losing you were in my life, you see. Yeah, so that song is before we were born, and they knew that a man wasn't supposed to cry. I know a man ain't supposed to cry. So anyway, speed it up when we get the real book. What it say? Emotions will be the death of the Nubian race. Emotions will be the death of the Nubian race. The non-ether, the rich, melanin-enriched motherfuckers. Okay? Got it? So where are we? Told you, man. You just gotta pay attention to shit. When we expose, or every time we get right, here they come counteracting some shit with psychology, right? With psychology, with all this type of shit, write-ups, as if we've been doing it fucking wrong. Here they come to counteract that shit. You hear me? But we know that there are forces that feed off our fucking emotions, which is feeding off our soul, because we lack intellect. So to stop being emotional and start having logic and intellect, they can't take our soul. They can't feed off our energies. Emotion ain't nothing but energy in motion. E equals M. Energy and motion. So they feeding off our energies. They stealing it. They stealing our energies. So they counteract that shit to make it feel like, go ahead and cry, nigga. Go ahead and cry. 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 Cry about what? I remember when my son was younger, I don't know, the nigga had to have been like 4, 5 years old or some shit. I don't fucking remember. And I don't play with that crying shit. Okay? All right? I'm motherfucker. And it had to have been over some ice cream or some potato chips or some shit. And it was something. Look, Twank. This motherfucker had to have been 4 or 5 or some shit. But he better be glad I'm his mama. I'm a bad bitch. I say, what you crying for? Ice cream. I want the ice cream. I said, motherfucker, you don't cry with no goddamn ice cream, motherfucker. You crying like something happened to you. You cry if you fall and hit your head in the tree or some shit. You cry if you get hit by a goddamn car, motherfucker. You don't cry over no goddamn ice cream, nigga. You don't cry over shit like that. The fuck is wrong with you? nigga. The fuck? Nigga, you cry if you stomp your toe for the first time. Bitch, the fuck? Get over that shit. I'll never forget. I told that nigga that. The fuck, nigga, that ain't something to cry about, bitch. The fuck is this? So you got to get the bitch out of a nigga. Like, we don't do no shit like that. The fuck? That ain't what you cry about, motherfucker. Your first kill shouldn't be over no goddamn ice cream. That's some old hoe-ass white boy shit. And motherfucker, you ain't got no white mama. You ain't got no white daddy either, nigga. We don't do no shit like that. We are not finna cry over no goddamn, no shit like that. We don't cry over spilt milk. We don't cry over shit like that, motherfucker. So, that nigga mourning and shit. This nigga wailing. I'm like, motherfucker, boy, you better not let me goddamn catch your ass, motherfucker. I will punch you in your chest for that shit. Makes no sense. And I remember the look on his face when I told him that. He had this look like, goddamn, that makes fuck. What the fuck am I crying over? A goddamn ice cream. I ain't broke my neck. I ain't stabbed myself in the foot or some shit. What the fuck am I crying for? You gotta get them young. If you don't get them young, guess who gets your young? Guess who will mind fuck your young? If you don't goddamn get your young, gotta get them young. Gotta get them young. He's stoned now, though. He's stoned now. Hell yeah. Goddamn. Been like that. I do not play that shit. You know what I'm saying? My girls never cried, Tony. My girls never cried. Ain't that something? Yeah, they never cried. Yeah, they never cried. Yeah. All my children. But, you know, they never cried, like, in a sense. You know, like cry fucking babies? Never. Because I ain't play that shit. I punch you in your stomach. You start crying. I don't play that shit. That's Nah. I punch you in your stomach. Punch you in your little infant head with that dumb shit. Welcome to the planet Earth, motherfucker. And don't forget you chose me. You chose me to be your sergeant, your captain, your colonel. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, whatever else above that shit. You chose me, player. This ain't happening. This ain't it. So, yeah, my daughters don't, as babies, I'm talking about infants and shit, they never cried. But when they got indoctrinated with ice cream or a TV show or some old shit like that, and they daddy, start go see my daddy, I would punch him. Bitch, shut the fuck up. There's no crying. There's no crying over bullshit like that, motherfucker. Cry if you stab yourself in your forehead with a knife or some shit, then cry. But motherfucker, nothing outside of you should break you. Nothing. You should want where have your ass crying for that shit. That's some weak ass shit. We don't play that around him. I don't play that shit. So yeah, for real, my babies, they don't cry, man, unless they soul crying. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, you know, them realizing that the universe got them and shit, you know, how that soul cry, man, another awakening where you realize that there is a force outside, you know, that is greater, that is looking out for you, make you break down to your knees and give thanks and praise and you want to do right and all of that. Just that renewing of faith and shit of who and fuck you really are. You know what I'm saying? You may not be nothing. You may be dependent on one hand, but the center of the universe in another. So that's that awakening where you cry. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit different. But if you ain't having that shit, man, get the fuck out of my goddamn face with that goddamn crying ass shit. Nobody, what the fuck? You know, that's mortal. That's human shit. Human. That's human because they have lower senses. They have nothing else. All they have is how they feeling. than sin. All they have is feelings, you know. So, but yeah, they counteracted that shit though. So, and then they used grown-ass black men, twank on articles, hugging each other and letting each other cry with each other and all that old hoe-ass shit. So they started propagating that and then went towards the boys, like our young boys, dropped the age and was like, we need to not suppress our young boys in crying or something. You know what I'm saying? They're changing our natural culture, y'all. They've been changing our culture because it's been in our genes for millions of fucking years. You hear me? Right? It's been in our genes for millions of fucking years. If my mama told me I couldn't go outside, I ain't crying. Tony, if your mama told you you couldn't go outside as a male, you ain't gonna cry about that shit. They are literally saying, like, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, you been outside a million times, so why the fuck would you cry this one time, you little sissy? We don't play that shit. It makes no fucking sense. None of us, none of the 70 babies or whatever, ain't never fucking cried because we couldn't go outside. We didn't even cry for an ass whipping. We didn't cry. Even when we got the ass whipping, there were no tears and shit. It was just noise making. Stop! That's it. But the motherfucker wasn't goddamn crying. We never cried for an ass whipping. I done seen motherfucking kids get less whippings and was crying like they world done ended. Shit. We were getting beat downs and then motherfucking cry about that shit. Just making noises.
The louder you yell, the worse it got.
But we didn't cry.
Exactly.
And then, and some of our families would say, what? I'm going to give you something to cry about because that shit you doing, ain't no sense to be crying about that. You want something to cry about, we'll give you something.
Exactly.
They're trying to change our fucking culture because they're working with they're working with the goddamn Luciferians. So we can give up our soul over what it say, what profits a man to what? Gain the world and lose his soul?
That's right.
That's emotion. You crying over the fucking world that you want. You crying over ice cream that's in the world. You crying over outdoors that's in the world. You crying over want to watch your favorite show or that's in the world. You crying over your damn dad or some old shit because you want to go to his goddamn house over. That's the world. You'll lose your soul for that shit. It makes no sense. Bitch, you're crying over some nigga. You're losing your soul. They need that energy. They need it. They need your energy in motion. This is what makes them bastards stronger. If you have intellect, that'll be the end of them. They can't feed off you. They will starve to death. If you stop giving over your emotions to these motherfuckers, they will have to starve to death. If emotions is what they feed off of, that'll be the end of them. If you stop giving it to them, stop crying over the things, person, and places of this fucking world and situations and events and circumstances, that'll be the end of that shit. They will cease to goddamn exist. We're the only ones with a soul. Only ones with real emotions. We're not supposed to be using that shit. That's why in the 9-ball it said that the 9 Ethiopian motherfuckers lost the ability to reason. They became so emotional. And there are beings that are after your emotions. They ain't after your intellect. They feed off of your goddamn energy. They vampires. They want that emotion. You know what's wild, Tony? Tony said police killing and repeat slave teaching. I was listening to an old Dr. York class, and I had to been 12 at the time when the nigga did it. So you already know they were doing all that police killing back then, right? And Dr. York said, y'all got to be careful with that shit. He said because every 6 months or every something, they have to stage a police killing to get y'all motherfuckers to feed off y'all emotions. He said they have to do that, something major to get all niggas emotions. You talking about a smoker boys. You talking about a goddamn Golden Corral. You talking about an all-you-can-eat buffet. If I can get all niggas around the world to get emotional over one incident, boy, you talking about a serious goddamn, boy, they get to absorb all that shit. You feeding them son of a bitches. If you really fucking knew. You're feeding them. You're getting them stronger and stronger. To, again, go after your ass. Giving them more energy to go after you and your kind. Giving them the ammunition. Using you against yourself. Is a motherfucker boss lady. Great day, DeBrock. Great day, boss lady. That's how they do that shit, man. So teach your children to properly channel their fucking emotions. You know what I'm saying? If you got them young, you got to teach them that shit. You got to let them know. Like, hey, same way they try to scare us with the devil going to strike us down. You tell them you better start crying because the goddamn energy, the emotion goddamn beast come and suck up all your emotion. You give it more power. You got to fucking spook that motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? So it can use intellect. Every fucking time we should be using intellect, not emotions. Every fucking time. And you got to teach them how to use that shit. How to use intellect. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard. I know what some of y'all thinking, man. Hard when you got boys. Ain't it? It's hard when you got boys.
Sure is, Don.
You're some old crying ass motherfuckers, man. Girls a little bit eviler. They evil, they don't cry. They start envisioning killing your ass or some shit. They turn that emotion into goddamn mind control.
Vindication
and shit. You know what I mean? Have no eye cream, bitch. I'll slash your tires. I cut your favorite dress up.
Now I understand why you used to lock your doors down.
Oh, yeah, because if anybody think that's why I don't trust humans. I don't trust people. I don't trust my children. I don't trust nobody. Because only because of me, because I'm a fucked up person. That's what they normally say, right? If a man accuses a bitch of cheating, it's because he cheated. So I accuse everybody of being diabolical, sick, wicked, because I am, which is why I don't trust my children. You know what I'm saying? For real. I mean, they may not ever be as fucked up, diabolical, wicked as I will ever be. But I don't put shit past nobody, so I sleep with my room door locked. If they think like my ass, motherfucker, if I think they think like my ass, I gotta lock the damn door. So I think everybody think like me. Just so remember now, in my book, everybody go in the box. I put everybody in the box, no matter who the fuck you are. Everybody go in that damn box. You know, because will I create another mischief maker, one that shed blood? I don't know. So I'm going to assume I did and lock my fucking bedroom door at night when I go to sleep. So everybody go in that box, newbie. I have a box. I put everybody in there. Nobody's an exception to it, not even my children. I know of a nigga. He hit the news. His young boy, 14 years old, his mother was trying to keep him out of the gang and keep him in the fucking house. She would go in the streets and drag him back home. Bitch went to sleep. He took the shotgun and shot her. Killed her, his mama. She went to sleep on the couch. Bitch, I'll never go to sleep on no goddamn couch. If I done fucking jacked my son up and took him away from the goddamn, made his ass stay in the damn house, I'm locking the door in my room, motherfucker. He killed her. Killed his mama. She was sleeping on the couch. Sleep is your most vulnerable state.
Yep.
Which is why I locked the fucking door. Which is why I don't want to sleep with no goddamn body. I done slept with Doc so many times I woke up with a black eye. That's for real. I woke up with a black eye. I slept with Doc so many times I woke up with a black eye. He hits me. He's abusive. Yeah, newbie, he abusive.
Done. Time to share.
All types of shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Time to share, Don. I'm in the same boat.
They abusive when they sleep.
Yes.
You wake up, goddamn, after getting hit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's some shit with that. What the fuck?
I don't understand it. It's subconscious or something. I don't know what it is. I'm sharing. Yes.
That shit, that's dangerous than a motherfucker, ain't it? They gonna find a way to do it, right?
So when you said sleeping on the couch, I'm like, that might not be a bad idea. If the bedroom is dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I done got goddamn, man, stabbed in the eye with his fingernail and shit, all types of shit.
Yes.
Yeah, baby, you got to sleep alone, boo.
Yeah, I figured that one out a long time ago.
Yeah, something up with that.
It's subconscious, Don, or whatever. I can't control it.
Yeah,
Only
man,
thing
like
I can control is me being out of the situation.
Right. Right. I can't do it. That's your vulnerable state, man. You know what I mean? People wake up dead, even though they don't go together. Wake up dead, don't go together. But motherfucker, people wake up dead.
But you can understand it, Doc.
Yeah. The fuck? Yeah. Yeah, man, it's like, what the fuck? Wake up all bruised the fuck up and shit, man, because of this nigga, man. What the fuck, nigga? What demons? What the fuck? Where you at? What the hell is going on with your ass? That shit dangerous, man. I almost lost a goddamn eye, player. You almost lost an eye.
Don, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Did that happen to anybody else, man? No, I'm sorry. Y'all ain't got nobody that want to be with y'all. Never mind. Just me and Lucy.
That made so
y'all
much sense.
so goddamn difficult to fucking live with and shit. Just me and Newbie and shit. Y'all ain't got nobody. Don't nobody want to be with y'all ugly ass niggas. You're ugly. Your heart is black. Don't nobody want you. Ain't nobody finna put up with that bullshit y'all motherfuckers be giving them. Okay, so it's just me and you so far. Yeah, man, that shit dangerous, man.
It's just us, Don. But yeah, yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, boo, you gotta sleep solo. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're trying to travel and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers just be in the goddamn cardinal world sleep, fighting and shit. Knocking our ass, knocking us straight up.
Talking in the sleep, everything.
Sugar P said, damn, man, if they got the goddamn went to the bar and got drunk and then dreamed, whew, because you know that shit all in their head and shit be telling them stuff. They are under mind control. Damn, Luba, man, you got a fucking Stepford housewife now, nigga. You got a fucking straight up robot. Yep. Altered.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, it's so cute though, man. It's like I'm watching your movie and shit, man. That shit, wow, man. That shit.
Why do you think I watch your movie, Don?
We're like, I have to do what Don do. What would Don do? Leave.
Some people ask what Jesus does. I say, what does Don do?
Man, because we are chosen to fight something bigger than these motherfuckers. That's why I don't be liking to fight humans.
You're forced to.
I'm not trained to fight your goddamn ass. I'm trained to fight something way bigger, goddamn, than your ass. The principalities of fucking darkness, man.
Yep.
I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna do this shit.
That's right. But you're forced to. You're forced to.
Well, like I say, hey, they use them, newbie. It's all them forces at them trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? They use them to get to us. They use what? Children, mama, daddy, puppy, hobby, habit, friend, food. They use any and everything to get to us because the battle is with us. They know nothing of the battle. They know nothing of what is happening. They just walking conduits. They just walking conduits and shit. Yeah. Empty ass vessels. Yeah. Yeah. And it is sad because it's people we know. You know what I'm saying? It's people we close to, people we care about. Well, you no longer end up caring because, listen, I played this class yesterday, and it's one of my favorites, but they sped the shit up. Niggas sounded like Minnie Mouse. I hate when they do Dr. Your shit like this. But the girl...
Yeah, why do they do that, Don?
Because they some scary-ass niggas thinking Rick and Rochelle and all of them gonna citate their ass for playing Dr. York shit, the original and shit like that. They do that dumb shit. They know not to come at my ass. So back then, when YouTube first hit off, you know, you only had to get permission from them old goddamn bootleg fake ass motherfuckers appointed, right? So in order to not feel like copyright infringement and all that type of shit, they changed the sound because that's how you can do. You change the sound and you can get away with it. So that's what them scary ass niggas was doing on YouTube to put up Dr. York shit. Because they was frightened with copyright infringement as if these bootleg fake-ass niggas after May 8th had all the whatever rights to it and you don't have the rights and shit like that. That's why they did it.
I didn't know that, Don.
Because out of fear, stupid bastards. That's why I know I'm playing them, but in my hard drive, I cleaned up every fucking class that I've had. Cleaned that shit up, put his voice back on the octave that he speak on, all that shit, and got rid of all the noise. That's when I was a serious engineer. I'm something else now. So the ones that I have, and I'm going to hook up my hard drive and start playing the ones that I have, and you can hear it clear as day. No Mickey chipmunk mouth ass motherfuckers.
And we need that tone, too. Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know they did that because these niggas scared. Remember they changed his faces too because they don't have permission. Well, the real ones don't have permission to use his image. Only I have permission to use his image. So that's why they changed his face and shit and all that type of stuff. Changed everything because the ones that these dumbass humans thought had control didn't, and they didn't want his shit out there on the internet. So they was threatening them, but they knew a way around it was to alter the vocals. Well, come to find out, the same motherfuckers was threatening them. They were put on notice that they don't have permission to use his voice, his pictures, his symbols, or none of that shit. So what they did was created a whole new face of this man, all this dumbass shit, making this nigga look like goddamn Zorro and shit.
Yeah.
3 Musketeers pictures and shit because they were the ones who didn't have permission.
They changed everything, the language, everything.
Yeah, because it ain't theirs. Yeah. So, but anyway, so the class I was listening to, I played, even though with a chipmunk voice, the girl, and I say this to bring this into play. Oh shit! Why am I bringing it? What was the point again? The girl asked him, "Is it wrong for me to hate?" It's one of them Imam Misa class. The best classes ever is Imam Misa, the True Lights, and yeah, the rest of that shit. Hey, take the good, take the bad, whatever.
Take them both. There you have.
Yeah, facts of life. So he she says, I just want to know, is it wrong for me to hate? And he says, well, she continues to say something like, mind you, the bitch sounded like a chipmunk. She says something like, homosexuals. This in the 80s now, y'all. And he explains to her what she going through. You got me? So he starts saying some shit like, I'm okay with the bullet. I like the bullet. I like the gun. What I don't like is the person that puts the bullet in the gun and starts shooting our people. And what I don't like and what I hate is what they do to black people. He goes into that type of conversation. Right. Well, he actually explains homosexuality, too, for the record, to help this chick out. You know what I'm saying? How it all started. Y'all want to hear a little bit off the top of my head?
Oh, no. Run it down, please.
He said homosexuality. First, he said it started with white man's penis envy of the black man. Got it? His penis envy of the black man, which he shouldn't have started running his mouth about, because his woman wasn't being satisfied. Oh, that shit tickled me. So, and he said it started with Caucasians, and because his woman wasn't being satisfied, blah, 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 with the penis envy shit. Now, speed it up to the point where his whole society is based on men loving men, right? He said, he put, men in the army, they all around each other, fire departments, policemen, and all that type of shit. Gymnasium, which means homosexuality. That's where they did all the homosexuality at, in the gymnasium, and implemented in our society and all this other type of shit. And thus, and he said, and thus the black man emulates the white man. And so he began to emulate the white man society, his actions and his ways that caused homosexuality in our race. Some shit like that he was saying to her. So that ain't the point, though. He says, I understand how you feel, sister, about this hate. He said, because we were taught not to hate. And he says, we have a defect in us. I'm using the word defect. I'm making this shit up as I go along. But we basically have a defect in us, and that's called compassion. So you stand here today because you have compassion, but yet you have hate. And you're not sure, should you hate, because of this defect in us called compassion. Now, why did I bring this shit into place? I can't remember now what the folks we talking about. Oh.
What were we talking?
Yeah, what were we talking about?
we were talking about them taking the copyrights, and before that, you talked about the legend.
No. It was about the how they and any and everything and how they use us. So yeah, because of compassion, newbie, from how the devil able to use all these people, these walking pets and loved ones and children and mother and father and habits and hobbies and all of that is because we have compassion. That's why it's so easy to use them motherfuckers. They have to use something that we know that is around us. This is why they jump in them, because we have compassion for the shell, but not knowing what has possessed the shell. It's what possessed the shell we hate. It's not the shell itself. It's the possession that has possessed the shell. We hate what's in them. So our compassion is on the externity, you know what I'm saying, for the external body, and the hate is what's inside the body.
Internal, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But you have to develop that hate, though. You know what I'm saying? You have to, because remember, we have to test the spirit, not the body. Test the spirit and see if it is of the Most Highest. And it's the spirit that be jumping in them motherfuckers. That is who we battling with. That is who we hate. That is what it is.
That is hard, Don.
Right. But we can't have compassion for the spirit thinking it's the person, or thinking it's the pet, or thinking it's the hobby, or thinking it's the habit, or thinking, you know what I'm saying? We have to always discern the goddamn spirit. Why did it come here? Why is it here? But they after us. That's why I said, when I always say I know I am the one, is because they come after me. And they use the many in my life to get to me. So I know I'm the one. They not aiming these people at other motherfuckers. These people are aimed at me. People that are called relatives, friends, family, hobby, pet, whatever the fuck. The aim is at me. They're not aiming it at the motherfucker, everybody else in their goddamn lives. They are using that shit at me, so I got to be the one. I got to be the one they are trying to fucking get. Like I said yesterday, they not after the masses. This electromagnetic radiation is against us. These goddamn drinks at the bar is against us. These goddamn mind control, hypnotic, goddamn MK Ultra shit is against us. This Mandela effect is against us. They already got all these motherfuckers on that shit. Like I said, the syphilis and all that shit was placed in our goddamn, in our race is to be against us. Okay? It's all this shit is against us. Every last one of us here is against us. It's against us. It's not against your friend. It ain't against your mama. It ain't against your daddy. It ain't against your child. It's against us. They using all these motherfuckers against us. They using goddamn chemtrails against us. It ain't all these niggas. It ain't about them niggas. It ain't about all the niggas in the black neighborhood. It ain't about all the niggas all around the fucking world. It ain't about all the goddamn white people either. It's about only the ones that got that seal of the Father on their goddamn ass. That protection. Which is why the devil couldn't fuck with Job until that protection was taken off. Which is why the devil couldn't fuck with the goddamn Israelites until they lost the fucking covenant. It's about us. They are after us. All that shit. You can see it right there. You got motherfuckers that is immune to bullshit. So what did they say? All the motherfuckers that is immune to the goddamn virus is the ones that's causing the shit. so they can have the humans who under mind control ready to fucking goddamn cut our throats. Use the humans. Remember in the Matrix, y'all, the last Matrix, they fucking put that nano shit in them fucking humans in the goddamn Matrix. They became a what? A bomb.
A bomb.
A bomb that is targeted against motherfuckers that is unaffected by their goddamn sorcery. They put that shit in them. What the fuck they doing now? Putting that shit in them, and us is under attack in a sense. Humans are the walking bombs. They are now technology used to. They are a biogenetic fucking weapon against us. It's one thing to get a walk-in. It's another thing to get a whole goddamn programmable chip in your fucking head, liable to go. They call them sleeping agents. They call them sleeping assassins with this electromagnetic motherfucking radiation. You hear me? Think about this shit. They call them sleeping assassin. All these motherfuckers in traffic, all these motherfuckers at grocery stores, all these motherfuckers even in the schools, all this motherfucker every goddamn well is a sleeper cell. All they have to do is push a goddamn button or say something in their fucking head. There you have it. That's what that shit is. But they gonna lose, though. They gonna fucking lose. Every last one of them 6 million ass bots gonna fucking lose. And speaking of a bot, you know the New York City Department got a little robot dog now walking around the streets, baby. Ready to attack. They got a robot dog. I said, here we are, motherfucker. We are in the movies officially. Like the China doll, absolutely. I think they been had that robot dog. Yeah, in New York, I posted it on Facebook. NYPD, you see the little robot dog, goddamn walking walking down the goddamn street with his NYPD sign on this motherfucking goddamn robot body. Yeah, we're in it. We're in this shit now. We here. It's here, y'all. It been here. Just, all that shit wild. Shit is wild. Present, future. Hell yeah, this the present, future like a motherfucker. It's here. The war has already begun. And they got all the humans on their side. Because that's how the only way they feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? They got the humans. They got their got our mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, husbands, wives, friends, dogs, cats, all types of shit. Don't tell it, birds and shit. They got everything. But they gonna still lose. Got mosquitoes on their side. No, the J1. They got mosquitoes on their side. They don't put viruses and bumblebees and shit. Too much X-Files done. They don't use goddamn bumblebees to spread the Ebola or not the Ebola, the smallpox. Bumblebees, the attacker, the killer bees are coming, motherfucker. They done already genetically modified them bitches. They done genetically modified the goddamn tobacco bug. They try to weaponize every goddamn thing against us, and they gonna fucking lose, baby. They gonna still goddamn lose, you feel me? Tell you they gonna goddamn lose. They got the tobacco caterpillar. These motherfuckers, yo, they still gonna lose. They got a whole family against us on their side. They gonna lose. Your family gonna lose, motherfucker. They gonna still lose, man. Shit, everybody gonna lose. Yeah. That is what it is, boo. Shit. Let me ban this son of a bitch, man. Ah, shit. How you fucking goddamn report this bitch? Put this bitch on, goddamn. Put this motherfucker. And then how the fuck after I report this son of a bitch, then what? Okay. So, yeah. But they gonna lose, boo. They gonna lose. Hey, listen, you know they trying real hard if they putting the goddamn drinks in the vegan and the vegetarian goddamn meals, J1. They trying, if they goddamn spicing the goddamn vegetables up with that goddamn shit and the million diseases and adverse side effects that shit causes, but nah, they are really trying to. They are going hard. They going hard. As a matter of fact, public service announcements. You niggas are almost ready for your birth control pills. I just forgot to tell y'all that. Male contraceptive is on the way. It's 99%. It prevents 99% of pregnancies. That 1% is a bitch. They don't understand that sperm by itself, it's a 99% chance that the bitch won't get pregnant. It's that 1% chance that the hoe get pregnant. These fuckers are so stupid, ain't they? Yeah. You don't even need contraceptive, brothers. You can skeet off in that bitch. It's a 99% chance that the hoe won't get pregnant. It's just that 1%. All it takes is that one little intelligent life form that's fighting for its life inside that bitch body to find some place to hide in, which is the egg. All you need is that one. 7,000 sperm cells skeets out and only one make it. That's a 99% chance of the bitch not getting pregnant. But if that one make it, motherfucker, now it's up to her body to see if they're going to destroy it or not. It's still up to her. Yeah. Nah, it's like 7,000 or 2,000 skeets out, newbie. Some more shit like that. Come on, nigga, you're supposed to know this shit. White man taught you. It's like 2,000 or 7,000 skeets out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't skeeting out 770 million sperm cells in one nut. No. If that was the case, you'll have about something million left. And you already done bust about 50,000 nuts so far. If I do the math right, you probably busted about 50,000 goddamn nuts, so that'll be the end of that. But no, it's only like 7,000 or 2,000 come out. That little snot. That little snot of y'all's, that little peck of snot ain't but about two. I think the number is 2,000 of them skeet out. It ain't a lot. 2,000 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? One of them. So, yeah. But ain't no nigga finna take that shit, is it? But it's out here, man. It's ready. It's entering clinical trials, unlike the shots at the bar. It's entering clinical trials, which means that, yeah. Hold on, y'all. The pills developed by the University of Minnesota is known as YC Tango 529er, Dr. Gunda George. And he says that y'all pills are very, very promising. In trials on mice, the pill was very effective and side effects were minimum and not permanent. Damn, y'all got side effects. The female contraceptive pill have been available on the market for 60 years, but pills for men have been slow to bring to market because the pills target the male sex hormone, testosterone. The female pill has been available for 60 years now, and the male pill has lagged behind. A pill that decreases testosterone in men would increase feminine characteristics such as breasts and feminine voices. Oh, a lot of fags gonna take this pill. That's the side effects. Also, you're gonna have weight gain like a bitch, depression and mood swings, which may not be appealing to macho men. Macho men are the most mood swingingest motherfuckers on the planet. The macho men, ain't they? Y'all know the macho men be going through it. The fuck, the macho men are fucking goddamn. If they see a mouse, they'll take off running. The macho men are straight biatches. Ain't it? They the most sensitive motherfuckers on the planet, man. All that goddamn frog steroids in their ass. They the first ones be bitching about cookies and donuts and shit, don't they? Crying over females that making more money than them. That's the macho niggas. They the weakest niggas, boy. Yeah, so that's your side effects, y'all. Y'all gonna grow breasts and have a feminine voice. I need to take the damn pill. I need some titties and a feminine voice. I wonder what'll happen if we take the goddamn pill. I need some titties. Goddamn, I want to grow some goddamn titties. You want to grow some titties? Some of y'all don't need no titties. But I need some titties. Fuck around and start sounding like goddamn Caitlyn. I fuck around and start sounding like a Caitlyn around this bitch with some big titties. Sounding like Karen and Caitlyn and Bridget. Goddamn, you too, goddamn kitty cat. Goddamn, start sounding like white bitches. Brothers like the voice of white women. They don't like the raspy, masculine Nubian voice on a black woman. They like the goddamn white bitch voice. Give me a black white bitch with big titties. Yeah, start talking with a whisper and shit around this motherfucker. Feminine voices. Anyway, the scientists have been trying for decades to develop an effective male oral contraceptive, but there are still no approved pills on the market. Abdullah Al-Noman, a graduate student at the university, said that shit in the statement. Nearly half of males responding to a survey said they are willing to take the pill. Yeah, half the males that responded to the survey said they're willing to take the pills is goddamn homosexuals. I get titties and a goddamn female voice. I'm all for it. I ain't trying to get nobody pregnant anyway. I don't want no fish. I don't want my dick in no fish. I want my dick in goddamn landmines, garbage fields. What you call that shit where you dump garbage at? Shit, spoiled, nasty. Shit, what's that shit called? Where they a dumping mine, land, not a land, is a land mine, a landfill. Yeah, that's what the faggots say. I ain't trying to put my dick in the ocean. Put my dick in the landfill. What up, Nell? Great day, Nell. Y'all get ready for hot damn politics tonight. We still on for hot damn politics, Nell. You get rest? I think me and Nev going through menopause, nigga. We be tired. I pull it out because this is a hypnotic rhythm for me. But Nev, you might be premenopausal, man. You feel me? You might be premenopausal with my ass, motherfucker. What, you 44? Be 45 in a minute. Yeah, we probably premenopausal, bro. Think about it. Hot damn politics tonight at 9, baby. Don't forget, y'all. Thursday night we doing on, so anything happen to your ass, you can't blame us, okay? I just want to tell you that. Start fucking around with the out-of-body experience, motherfucker, and can't find your legs. That's on you. Can't find where you put your feet. For real, you're going to end up dematerializing, motherfucker. You know he wrote a book on dematerializing. You know that, right? This motherfucker's sick, man. Dr. York's sick with it. The only nigga that write books like that, man, dematerializing and shit. Goddamn. So look here. Get ready. Y'all better kick your ass tomorrow night or else. You feel me? Because it's about to happen. Because we got this goddamn electromagnetic radiation coming, so we got to do all the goddamn mystic order so, so that we can... Look, man, you want an avatar to come into your body. That's the mission. I realize that. You want an avatar, a mutajessid. That's what you want. That's what you need. For real. You need one of them motherfuckers, man. You will lose without an avatar occupying or driving your vehicle. You will lose. So we got to bring in some avatars. Need some avatars. We got to let them in. Got to let them in, baby. All right. Sure, I don't want to be a distraction to these folks with politics. What the fuck is you talking about now? Nev, do you know when you don't show up, and I don't be nowhere around in the after party, but the shit, when I finally come back to the after party and I still got the man of the hour playing, I be wondering like, damn, why are these motherfuckers in this goddamn after party? And it hit my ass, oh, it's hot damn politics. I be wondering, like, it just be the rest of us peanut gallery ass motherfuckers, man. Just the normal motherfuckers on Cheers show up. But all of a sudden, man, motherfuckers just start packing in. I be like, what the fuck? Goddamn hot damn politics. Now, you have no idea. I don't know what the fuck you done given them motherfuckers, but they damn sure hang out in this bitch until you show up. That should be amazing. One day, Neff, peep in, get another screen name when you don't do hot damn politics. And look at them come in this bitch and see these motherfuckers on the wall, man. I was like, yeah, you get to see these motherfuckers. I'd be like, ooh wee. And then when I see them, then I check my text and you say, goddamn sorry, man, I am too tired, can't do it. I say, oh, I don't even respond back. Then next thing you know, they start disappearing. They start disappearing and shit, man. That shit be funny. They start disappearing, man. All right, anyway, I'm Don Nicoleone. I'm signing about this bitch. Y'all get ready for the man of the hour. And tonight is hot damn politics. You already know. Nefertiti surviving the game. Boy, I know she about to expose a whole bunch of shit we ain't heard from in about 2-3 weeks. So hopefully this shit'll do it. I'm up out of here. Y'all have an awarding day. Peace.
Hey, Radio!